What's good, everybody, and welcome. I'm your host, Vic3, and I'm here joined by my guy, Manny, a.k.a. The Franchise, a.k.a. Garnier Fruities Boy. What's good, Manny?
What up, Vic? What's good, man? Josiah Scott over here making plays. Let's go.
Yes, yes, man. We starting it good, man. Good first
Yeah,
possession
man.
by the Eagles, excuse me, by the Commanders. Eagles got the ball now. But let's say what's up to everybody that came through so far. Logan, appreciate you for
What's
coming
up,
through, my
Logan?
guy. Of course, I will send you
Yeah,
that right now. Give me one
got you,
second.
Brody.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, I think it's gonna be a flag on us, by the way.
I think this is gonna be a great game. And thank you for everybody that coming through. Let me just shout y'all out first. Appreciate y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get this out to Logan real fast.
Roughing the
Let
kicker
everybody know what's
defense.
good.
Oh, that's Reed. Is that Reed Blankenship?
Ooh, I'm saying I'm looking at the wrong stuff.
Who is 32? Yeah, that is Reed Blankenship. Damn, it's alright, man. You good?
All right, let me just do this.
Yes, sir, Logan. Appreciate the support, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna send you this right now. Actually.
Wait, why is Washington still out there?
All right, Logan. I just sent it to you. Oh, but I see a nice sack though.
Oh, let's
I see
go,
that
Joshua.
sack. Let's go. Heineke sacked again. We talked about it earlier on the pregame show. If you watched it on the ECG podcast, we said it, man. The defense gonna get 5 sacks tonight. One down, four to go so far.
Go. Let's go, Josh. What?
Hey, we haven't even talked about Josh Sweat a lot this season. We had a lot of moving parts on that defensive line. Josh Sweat was not one that was mentioned a lot, but tonight he got his name out there. Josh Sweat sighting.
He went clearly by Charles Leonard. I know you're the offensive line guy there. What do you think 72 did wrong there?
Well, first of all, hand placement, of course. He was slow to get on, on the point of attack. That's the first thing, and that's the issue with Washington. I don't want to discredit their whole line, but yeah, there's a lot of things they have to work on. Those guys are they got a lot of work to do. It's unfortunate because they've given up so many sacks the last meeting they had with the Eagles. Oh, here we go. Who was that? Jalen, right? Yeah. Jalen with a nice run.
Oh, yeah. Let's
Jalen with
go,
a nice run.
Jalen.
Getting close. We're in the red zone now. I believe we are on the 7 yard line, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Great
man. Listen,
offensive line play right there.
playing against the Commanders is great, especially when it's on the Monday night. We know we've had a lot of good times on Monday night playing against the Washington team. So hopefully we can do it
Oh,
again.
Josh, not Josh Sweat. I meant to say Boston Scott to the goal line.
Okay. Listen,
All
I know
right.
Papa Sora is very happy that Josh Sweat is, excuse me, not Josh Sweat, that Boston Scott's back there, and that Jalen got
Hurt
a score.
sneak in
Hey, Jalen scores the first touchdown. Let's
touchdown
go.
Eagles.
Eagles up,
Touchdown.
baby. 6-0.
Touchdown. Easy. Let's go, Jalen.
Great play. Hey, Jalen talked about it earlier on New Heights podcast with Jason Kelsey and Travis Kelsey. If communication breaks down, what is the number one play you're going to call? Quarterback sneak. We see my guy held trusty to it. Hey, great first possession by the Eagles. We scored. Let's do this early. Let's do it often.
Mm-hmm. That's helping me out in fantasy for sure. I got hurts in so many leagues, bro.
Well, like I said, Sora's going up against Don. Don has Jalen. I mean, excuse me, John has Miles Sanders. All he needs is 9 points.
Oh, he's
That's it.
gonna get that. He's definitely gonna get that for sure. I think Sanders is gonna have like, well, last time he played Washington, he didn't have a great game, but like, let's be honest, like Washington is not gonna stop the run that well either way. So it's like Sanders gonna get like 60, 50 yards, something like that. Hey, what's good, Logan?
What's good,
Hello,
Logan?
what's going on, y'all?
Chilling, man.
Everyone's having a good night.
It's crazy because every single time Hurts just gets into that like quarterback sneak, he just pushes like 2 yards more than that. Actually, like he's just so strong, and that offensive line They deserve credit too because they just got men like just pulling up there, bro. Not
Definitely.
Hey,
babies,
yo,
men. Yeah, they big boys, bro.
we get it, Slay. Calm down.
Yo, you weird, Logan.
Yeah, we're not doing the weird comments tonight, Logan.
Yeah.
we keeping it play by play. Well, let me get your thoughts because a lot
I
of people
got
don't
you.
know you're a Giants fan. You're looking at this from the outside. What did you think of the Eagles' first possession?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really get. Did you all score? Because I saw part of it, and then I had to come through and do some here. So what happened?
Yeah, Jalen Hurts just scored on the quarterback sneak.
Nice. Listen, man. The Eagles have arguably the best O line in the league. Sure, I put $100 on Washington, but that's slightly to spite Slay just in case they pull it off. I have a gambling addiction. I'm over it at this point. The Eagles are a great team, probably the best team in the league. I don't want to admit it, so I'm gonna put you guys at 2. You guys are a great team, man, and you should be able to get this W. I hope to God not, because I can't go $700 in debt.
But I don't know, man. I feel like am I the only one that just feels like our passing offensive line's like a little overrated? Like I think our run blocking offensive line's like elite, like no question there. But our passing offensive line, like I don't think it's like as good as people say it is. Like I think it's top 10, but I don't think it's number one. I think there's a couple better ones out there. But our run blocking, that's where we have the best like success.
I think as a unit, how everyone says we have one of the best in the league. I think, there are some issues when we talk about Jordan Mailata, our
Yeah,
left tackle. A lot of people say a lot of good
Um,
praises, but there are some issues that he still has with the game. He hasn't been playing for a long time. He's still evolving, still getting better, but there are some things that he needs to clean up. Like we talked about it early in the season. His first kickback step was a little too much. Sometimes he gets aggressive when he gets his hands on someone. Sometimes he commits that penalty when, he gets passed by, he decides to push someone on the back. You can't do those things. But
exactly.
it's nothing out of the ordinary. It's nothing that can't be, coached right. We luckily enough we have the best offensive line coach in Jeff Stoutland. So yeah, all those problems will be rectified shortly.
Yo,
Hmm.
Slay, I remember when you said Jordan Mailata was better than Andrew Thomas. That was hilarious.
Hey, I wish we had Andrew Thomas. I think Thomas is more disciplined than Mailata. Like Mailata is just a naturally like he has so much potential. It's just like there's a
he does.
couple things that are just wrong in his game. Like he just doesn't have the discipline like some players have.
Shout out to my guy SC. Appreciate you for coming through. One of the best Raiders, YouTube content creators out there. The best. Let me say that. The best Raiders YouTube content creator out there. Shout out to SC, my guy.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, receiver at the bottom, receiver at the top, receiver in motion. That's actually the tight end, running back in the backfield. Handoff
Ooh,
to who is that? Brian
Robinson.
Robinson up the
Yeah.
outside. Good tackle right there by Marcus Epps.
Nice run,
Down.
though. Keeping the legs running.
Yep. 12 minutes ago in this first quarter.
Definitely, my guy.
Week one, 35 points against the Lions. The rest of the season, 14.3. So it's been a great adjustment for our defense.
Yeah. That was a great second attempt by Robinson. He got to get caught in the backfield, but he made a second push and got some yardage.
That's Gannon's 15th season in the NFL. God damn. I didn't know he was in there for that long. All
He
right.
looks like
Robinson with another run looks like about 5 yards, and the line is
Yep.
pushing it through.
Yeah, man. That's the thing that I worry about. Our rush defense is just the only thing that kills us. That's
Yeah.
Barkley
why,
better
like,
go off.
that's why I don't want to play team. Like, if we're playing teams like Buffalo, like I want to play that team because I think we could definitely like beat them. It's just that when Josh Allen like he gets into that one down
Hey,
yard
Jason
line.
Kelsey's getting looked at.
Yeah, I
Looks like
see that.
something's wrong with his foot. Looks like they're taping up his ankle again.
I'm not
Yeah, it
even
looks like
worried
they're
about.
taping up his ankle again.
Yeah, I'm not even worried about that because
Yo,
I know
Slay, you don't
Kelsey.
want to see Saquon Barkley, bro.
Receivers at the or two receivers at the bottom. Receiver
Motion.
in
Robinson got the
motion.
ball again. First down, Commanders.
Handoff. First down by Brian Robinson. Oh
I
my
think that's something that a lot of teams seen against the Eagles last week against the Texans is if you run on them effectively, yeah, that will hurt that defense. But for us, we have the loss of Jordan Davis, but we still have a stable of guys back there that can handle this. And they just got to play a little better. That's all when it comes to the run.
But that's the thing, though. That's why a lot of people. That's why I think Like if we're talking about like team histories, like we'll go down as one of the best teams because you're gonna have to score on us, and our team just knows how to put points up.
Yeah.
All right, single
Oh, Heineke's
backfield,
back.
Heineke drop back.
Rushing, running out.
Please don't
Heineke
do
will get
anything
5
crazy.
yards.
Don't
Going
Reddick.
out the
Reddick.
pocket.
Reddick was trying to do one of them little taps. He died.
Hey, it's not a sack, but he got some pressure on the quarterback.
Like a half a pressure.
It's
Yeah, now they're
impossible.
showing Brian Robinson with his drills, but you got to talk about that kid, man. It's amazing to be, he had gunshot wounds to the leg, came back in, I think, what was it, 4 weeks, a month? That's all he took off.
Yep.
And now he's playing the game. That's remarkable for that kid. And it's a tragedy that even happened to begin with.
Yeah. Receiver at the bottom, single backfield. Receiver at the top, motion. Heineke drop back,
Nice,
handoff.
nice by the defense. Good. No
Guess
yards
who that
gained on this
is?
play.
Guess who that is? The player that you
White.
talked about on your community tab, Kaiser White, man. This
Yes,
dude's a
sir.
beast.
I think a very underrated free agency grab this year.
Mm-hmm.
How's my mic
He's
sound, yo?
been
Is it good now?
Yeah,
yeah,
you
for
sounded good.
sure. Each of the the free agency signings and the trades have been amazing for us. White and Pasco. Well, Pasco when he's come in, he's been like 30 working, blocking and stuff like that. And Kaiser White's been an amazing tackler.
First down commanders.
Handoff. Damn, first down.
Yeah, Howie's made some great moves this season, this offseason. Listen, he's made moves where he got guys off the team that were great moves. When you talk
Yeah.
about J.K. Arthega-Whiteside, you're talking about Jalen Rager. Those are good moves to get him off the team, and we got decent compensation for them.
Yeah, exactly. We got a fourth for Rager, and he hasn't even done anything this season.
Yeah, I would say he's played for Minnesota, but he hasn't done anything as of note.
Like he's had like one touchdown, but he doesn't do anything beside of that. Like he'll get you a jet sweep touchdown, and that's all he'll do the whole game. Single backfield receiver
Oh,
at the
nice pressure.
bottom. Heineke rollout. Patrick Johnson. Oh, that
Nice
could
hit
have been
by
a
Slay, though.
pick.
Nice hit.
Slade just right there, the best corner in the league, like we were talking about earlier.
Can you elaborate on that?
Excuse me.
Can we talk about how Darius Slay is the best cornerback in the league
Yep.
this season?
Best
You're not that
corner in
guy,
the
pal.
league
You're not
by
that
far
guy.
this season. Statistically, he's been the best corner in the league
I
this
thought
year.
you said we
He's
couldn't go on
proven
stats, Clay.
overall too. He's been amazing, bro.
Nah, bro.
He shut down a guy that put up 200 yesterday.
Yep.
Or
And
was it 200? Close to 200.
no, it was I think like 150 or something like that. But
Yeah,
speaking of
194.
Justin Jefferson, let's talk about that amazing catch real fast if we can.
Oh
Was
my
that not the best catch ever in NFL history? My guy not only had a one-handed catch, but he literally single-handedly took the
Yeah.
ball away from the defender while up in the air. That was phenomenal.
Be honest, Logan. Be completely honest, because I know you're a Giants fan. Was that a better catch than OBJ's one-hander?
No.
Oh my!
Respect.
Come
I mean,
on.
because OBJ did it with
No,
three
I'm
fingers.
playing whatever. Justin Jefferson's better.
I think Justin Jefferson could do that catch if he had the chance. I think he could definitely pull that off, bro.
Like I said, I think it's a
better be a
remarkable
Giant.
catch for not only the fact that it was a catch, but for the fact that with one hand he ripped the ball away from a defender who had two hands on the ball. Still came away with it. That to me, that's the best catch I've ever seen.
Yeah. Oh, look at Slay and McLaurin at the bottom. Well, this is gonna be a fun matchup. Heineke handoff
Slay's so
and
nasty, bro.
wow.
It looks like Washington is going to stick with his running game. I think they want to do what they can to tire down his defense. It's a smart move. It's
Yeah.
now it's on Jonathan Gannon and what he does.
So
He's
why
got
it's
to
gonna be
that.
that's why it's gonna be tough for us playing teams like the Giants, the Bears, the Titans, good like rushing teams. Like that's why those games will be close. To some people that'll be like a little bit like what? Why are they playing this close and they're considered the best team in the NFL? Because teams can run on us. That's the only reason why. I thought he was gonna hand
First
that off.
pass.
Heineke
Was
drop
that
back.
Jamal Dotson?
Oh no, McLaurin on
Oh, that was.
Slay. Damn, Slay. Come on, Slay. Yo, McLaurin is hard as hell to guard though. Slay's still the best corner of the league. I don't care. One
Yeah.
play.
I would guard him.
Listen,
I would guard him.
when you're talking about the rushing teams in this league going up against the Eagles, we got to take a look at what happened yesterday with the Broncos and the Titans and how they nullified Travis Henry. I think Henry
Actually,
only
no, no,
walked
no,
away
no.
with
That's not
57
even.
yards.
Yeah, that's not Slay's fault because he was playing zone there.
Washington in the red zone now.
This man's Slay, bro.
Hand off to Robinson with no gain.
Josh
Nice play.
balling.
Sweat. Let's go.
Nah, Logan, I'm gonna admit when Slay does wrong. Like a couple years ago, Slay got he got mossed. Like, not it wasn't even a moss, but it was like a 50-yard
By
gain by
Darius Slayton, I remember.
by McLaurin. He had a 50-yard gain on him. But when Slay got killed by Metcalf, I was the first person to say that he was not looking.
Bro,
good.
I remember back in 2020, the second Giants versus Eagles game, Darius Slayton absolutely cooked him in the third quarter.
Yeah, the third quarter he had him. He got him beat. Josh Sweat has 8 sacks.
Heineke in the shotgun. Back to pass.
Ooh, come on.
Ooh, first down, Commanders. First and goal.
Dotson.
Ball on the 5.
Let's see what they did here.
Hey, this is the time where goal line defense needs to stand up.
That's
buckets.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. No, that's on Josiah Scott, actually. My bad.
Hey, we said Dotson was going to be effective. It's his first game back.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's look at it now. Commanders ball on the 5.
Single backfield. Receivers at the bottom 2. Motion.
Hand off to Robinson. Robinson, ooh, at the 1. Almost scored.
Oh, my
excuse me. That was
God.
Antonio Gibson. We apologize. Antonio Gibson.
Damn.
Commanders ball at the 1.
They're going to get this touchdown.
Hey, you never know. There could be a fumble.
Bro, our rush
ball.
defense is terrible. They're going to get
I'm
this
ahead of
touchdown,
y'all.
man.
Hey, but our goal line defense has been decent. They've been stout at times.
You're right.
We've made some good plays. We just got to do it now.
It could, but I don't know. I don't think it will.
Receiver in motion. Heineke handoff. Touchdown, Commanders.
Like I said, that was going to be a touchdown.
Antonio Gibson with the touchdown.
I'm very ahead of y'all, so when Slay said they're going to get this touchdown, I'm like, yeah, you ain't wrong.
Yo, Logan, send us where you're watching this, bro.
Oh, yeah. I can do that thing, right?
Yeah.
Basically, what I do is I put a StreamYard link in the private chat, and then y'all can watch the game with me there, so we're all synced up at the same time.
Can you send it to me on Twitter?
If I can just access the thing real quick. Oh, I'm just going to I think I can. 1 second.
All right. Looks like it's all tied up right now, 7-7. The Eagles will have the ball after the break.
Yeah, man.
So, gentlemen, let me ask you, what did you think of the Commanders' drive there? Slay, I'll start off with you.
It was definitely like a good long drive. You know, they extended the clock down to like the last, like the last couple, what is it, like 6 minutes left in this quarter. So they're trying to just, chew this clock down, keep it as close as possible because we know what our offense could do. But they also understand that we have one of the worst rush defenses in the league. So they're going to just try to chew the clock down and do as much as possible.
Logan, you there?
Yeah, man. I like what the Commanders are doing. I can already tell they're trying to play control offense. Basically, they're just trying to keep Jalen Hurts and the Eagles off the field for as long as possible, which, to be honest, is the best possible strategy because the Eagles got one of the best offenses in the league. So if they can continue to pound the rock, and this is good because now they got 2 running backs, potentially 3. I forget who their third string is, but he's not that bad. So none of the running backs are going to get too tired. Yeah, J.D. McKissick. None of them guys are going to get too tired, so they'll be able to pound the ball throughout the whole game, and I think they can pull it off.
Yeah, the Commanders are very smart to do what they did. Again, we talked about it earlier. The Eagles have an issue with their run defense. Commanders have 2 great running backs within Robinson and, Gibson, and we all seen they kept on running the ball. Yeah, they threw in some pass plays in here and there, just to make the defense honest, but they moved the ball downfield incredibly well. The Eagles have to, come back, when they're back on defense, they have to be more stout. Jonathan Gannon has to make some adjustments right now. Going forward with the Eagles offense, we just need to do what we did last time: move the ball, run the ball well, especially not have to use Jalen so much in the rushing game. Let's bring Miles
Yeah.
along. We haven't seen Miles as much so far.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna go back and forth. We just have to see who can last longer.
Hmm. I think the dog comes out of the Eagles in the second half this time around. I don't even think it's gonna be the first half. I think they look a lot better in the second half. Like they put up they I feel like in this game they'll realize that teams can definitely gash us out in the run game and whatnot. So I don't think they're gonna take this as a light game. Gonna keep it
Yeah,
really close, and they know it's a division game.
yeah. For the Commanders, if that is their strategy to run the ball, they also are gonna have to last because they haven't been known to do that. Also, they're also gonna have to keep it up.
Exactly.
All right, here goes our guy. Jalen Hurts is taking the field.
Yes, sir.
Now, what do you think about AJ Brown as he's up on the screen now? Do you think it's time to call his number up?
Um, I think I think what they should do is like just get one like little slant. I think to be honest, I think they're gonna forget that Devontae Smith put up like how many yards he had against them the first time, and just not double team him. Put everything on that man.
All right, Sanders with a good 7 yard run.
Let's go.
Let's go, Miles. Listen, the Eagles saw the Commander. They're rushing the ball. Hey, might as well use the same strategy against their defense.
Word.
Also, if there's an issue with Kelsey, as I see that there is, you might want to run the ball to get him a little more active, get him a little loose out there.
Yeah.
May not want to have him stationed, but nice pass by Jalen. First down, Eagles to AJ Brown.
Like that.
Yeah, man, talked about it before. You got to get AJ Brown involved. What up? What up? What up?
Hey, what's up, Steve?
Hit me up on Twitter because I don't have a link at the moment. Oh, it looks like AJ Brown is off the field limping. He is on the sidelines looking hurt. They're evaluating him right now.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Not good for the Eagles.
Yo, Sully, you want to call off the bet if he's injured?
Listen, that was a risky pass, but was it caught? Oh, he caught it.
Caught. Nah.
Was that Grant Calcaterra?
That was.
Well, that was Stoll. That was Stoll. Jack Stoll. There we go.
Stole. He caught
Nice
that?
catch. Risky
Nah, ain't
throw.
no way.
Nice catch. Nah, that was a catch.
Oh, he
Yeah.
was.
Hey, yo,
He
Sully,
was down.
yo, Sully, if
Everybody
AJ's out for
did
the
this
game,
quick.
possibly, do you want to call off the bet?
Another first down by the Eagles. Nice.
Jack Pascal.
Hey, Eagles are moving the ball well. Now they're using the passing game. AJ Brown is still on the sidelines, though, but everything looks good with him. He's not being evaluated by any doctors, which is a good sign. Oh, all right. I will say this, Jalen threw another risky pass. They have to slow down with these short, intermediate, fast passes. It looks like Washington is getting a little wise to their game. You might want to run the ball.
Let's go. Like, we got to get something here, man.
Oh, another incomplete pass by the Eagles. Looks like it was an attempt to Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
Listen, that's
low-key
the one
wanna
thing
see
that I
what-
don't want the Eagles to do, especially with play calling. Don't leave the run out of the game. The run is very effective to do what we need to do to win this game.
Yeah.
All right. Hurts in the shotgun. Screen pass. All right. First down, Eagles.
Smitty,
Slim Reaper with the first down.
move them chains. Hey
Oh,
Vic, I'm
other
gonna be
pass to
right
Smitty.
back.
There we go.
Right back.
All right. A 7-yard pass to Schmitty. Eagles look to be moving the ball down the field well. Currently at the 20, 26-yard line. I can't see if that's a first down. Flag on the play. Good news, though. A.J. Brown is back on the field, though, so there's nothing wrong with him. Flag was on Dallas Goedert. Looks like, yeah, that was definitely a holding call while he's falling down, still holding on to the defender. Can't do that, guy. Yeah, Steve, I agree. Definitely a dumb penalty. Oh, that's awesome, man. I wish I were there. Oh, Jalen with a deep pass. Ah, defended well by the Commanders. Attempt to Schmitty, but flag on the play, though. Looks like a PI call. So it looks like the Eagles will be in the red zone. Yeah, it looks like Smitty made a double move. I will say it was, there's some hands, a little back and forth.
Yeah,
Oh, let's see what's the call. Yep, pass interference call. The Eagles have the ball. First down, first and goal for the Eagles. So even though the Commanders scored, the Eagles made quick work of it, and looks like to have another score of their own. Hey, Steve, just to let you know, I will be sending you that link right now. There you go. Just sent it to you so you can join along. Oh, jump pass. Touchdown, Dallas Goedert. Let's go. Jump pass by Jalen Hurts to Dallas Goedert. The Eagles are up 13-7. Oh, now we're rowing the boat. Let's go, fellas. All right, now it looks like I'm rocking solo screen. But yeah, man, looks like it was a great play from Jalen Hurts back in the shotgun. Kind of reminds me of the old Tim Tebow jump pass. Ran right at the line, threw it up. Dallas Goedert caught it. Let's see if Jake Elliott scores an extra point. All right, 14-7. Eagles are up.
Let's go, man. Goddard. Yes, sir.
Hey, look at Jalen with the Heisman pose. But Slay, let me get your thoughts on that reminiscent Tebow jump pass. Slay, we lose you? Look like Slay's having technical difficulties. The Garnier Frutis must be on the computer right now, shutting it down. What's good, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through.
howdy.
My bad. Something happened to my damn thing there. My bad.
All right. So, Steve, let me ask you since you just came through. Put your TV down a little bit. We'll cut.
On which one? Hold on.
What did you think
again?
about this drive?
That play was good, but the Eagles shouldn't be giving up too many penalties in this game. Shouldn't. They only gave up one penalty That's fine. Let's try to do less penalties, more score touchdowns. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, agreed, man. It looks like Washington, with their possession, they went down the field, they ran it down their throats, but hey, the Eagles were able to capitalize with their offense. Now we just need to see if Jonathan Gannon can make the proper adjustments going forward.
Absolutely. That's what I want to see. That's what I do.
So, what do you think about the Commanders so far? Do you think they're going to be able to come out and replicate what they did before?
No, look at the Commanders for a second. They are in last place, and the Eagles are 8-0, soon to be 9-0. So guess what? No, because Commanders sucks.
Yeah, they're not playing. They're playing decent right now, but let's see if they can score. Hopefully not, though.
Yeah, hopefully not. But who knows? Who knows?
All right. So let me ask, what did you think about Jalen Hurts so far?
He's doing good. He's really not giving. He's not giving any turnovers, so that's good. If Colts can continue that, he will be fine. He will.
What did you think of those couple of passes that Jalen threw? A little hairy, kind of close to the defenders, almost interception.
Oh yeah. It. Oh yeah, dude. That is very close. It just is. And the Eagles, Jalen Hurts cannot be giving away that much. Just can't.
Yeah, definitely agree. Hopefully, like I said, this defense they made their proper adjustments. They won't allow the Commanders to score again, and they create some pressure and put it on Heineke.
Exactly.
All right, looks like Commanders have the ball. Hand off to Robinson. About a gain of Powell's coming up. Gain about 3 yards.
Mm-hmm.
All right, looks like Washington in the shotgun. Single back. Oh, screenplay to McLaurin. Nice tackle by the Eagles. 3-yard gain. Okay, what you got? The Slay jersey on?
No. Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
We're on this on Sunday doing church service, so I said, what the heck, man, just put it on now.
Got to keep the good luck jersey.
Exactly.
All right, Washington got the ball again. Heineke in the shotgun. Was that caught? Yeah, it looks like Washington got the first down. That's to Terry McLaurin. That connection between McLaurin and Heineke seems to be working. But
It seems to
Dotson,
be.
who came in, he hasn't been seen since earlier. You think they'll be able to use him effectively again?
I believe so, yeah. I really do.
Do me a favor though, you got to turn your TV down. I don't want to get flagged.
Oh, I thought it was down.
Whoa, with that last pass, Terry McLaurin has now surpassed Gary Clark for the most receptions through 4 seasons in franchise history. So shout out to Terry McLaurin
Oh,
and congratulations to him.
good. Wow, good job.
Yeah, he got to be probably one of the best receivers they have next to Hard Monk.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dallas Garter came out with his third touchdown of the season.
Yep.
What'd you think about that Heisman post Jalen threw out?
Oh, dude, that was awesome. Really was.
I liked it. I liked it. All right, looks like the game's back on. They're talking to Ron Rivera. All right, Washington with the ball. Looks like Heineke with the bootleg. Ooh,
Yep.
nice catch by McLaurin. Close to a first down. Oh, excuse me. That was McLaurin. That was Samuels.
Grab this?
What you want to grab?
You trying to hit this or no?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Bring it over. Bring it over. Bring it over.
There was a penalty on play against somebody. Hold on, let me see who.
Yeah, it looks like Washington got the first down. Looks like the
Yeah,
line
but
pushed.
wow, that's dumb.
Yeah, we were trying not to. I really don't want that to happen. I doubt it will, but you know how it goes.
See,
It's a great.
the only thing what I'm going to say, have faith. That's all. Because if you have faith, the Eagles will definitely do good.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. Heineke with a confusing throw threw it to nobody.
Exactly.
I don't know what he saw on that one. It looks like he had someone in mind, but he punk faked and threw it else. But there's a flag on the play. Oh, it looks like the Eagles were flagged for illegal contact. First down, Commanders.
And there was a injury on play. Looks like he can't get up. Medical staff is on the field at the moment, tending to the injured Eagles player.
That was a nice play by the defense.
It
Looks
really
like
was.
Marcus Epps read that from the gate. But yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, with still timeout with the injured player. Who was it that got injured?
Uh,
Oh,
it's one of the.
oh yeah, looks like it was Josh Sweat that got injured on the play. Hopefully nothing serious.
Yeah, I'm hoping. But I know that
Yeah,
they only put one Eagles player on the injured reserves.
yeah, it looks like a leg injury for Sweat. Hopefully, again, like I said, nothing serious.
Well, if you heard about Zach Ertz, he's out for the season with a leg injury.
Yeah, it would be very tough. Hopefully, like I said, it's nothing too serious. We saw Sweat earlier had a sack, had the only sack so far of the game, but yeah, you hate to see that happen.
Yeah, you just do. He looks like he can walk off on his own power, so hopefully it's not that serious.
Shout out to my guy George Carmi. He's hilarious. I had invited him on, but he said he wouldn't be able to come on and do a live play-by-play of the game because his reaction would be too wild. I know how it is, my guy. Sometimes it gets very frustrating. You don't want to hold
It
yourself
does.
back. All right, Commanders with the ball. Heineke in the shotgun. Single back set. Ooh, too far. Out of the hands of the receiver. Heineke with a they were a little too high for McLaurin. But 3rd and 8. At least what I'm saying. Are you ahead of me or no?
Hmm?
Are you ahead of me? What down do you have?
Same.
Okay. All right. 3rd and 8. Heineke in the shotgun. Short pass for first down to McLaurin. Hey, man, I talked about it before. If anyone watched the ECG pregame, the connection between Heineke and McLaurin is pretty good. Even though we talked about Jahan Dotson coming in, I don't know how much he would be effective with, being able to disrupt that connection that Heineke and McLaurin have with each other. That's his number one receiver. All right, Commanders the ball again. Heineke again in the shotgun. Receiver in motion. Hand off to Robinson. 5-yard gain by Robinson. Or excuse me, Gibson. Good Lord. All right, looks like Jahan Dotson's in the game.
Good, got him. 4th down.
Nice play by the defense. Nice play. Oh, thank you. I love you, baby. All right, Heineke in the shotgun. Calling for it. Hand off to Robinson. No go. Style Eagles
Oh,
defense. Take them back.
hold
Wow,
on.
nice.
Nope.
Nice
Good.
play by the Eagles defense. You saw Chauncey out there getting it in.
Exactly.
Chauncey made sure he was known. Nice play by the defense, though. Disrupting that
Exactly.
line, creating a great push. 4th and 1 for the Commanders. They're going to go for it.
The
Give it to Coach
defensive
Rivera, man. He's
coordinator.
awesome.
Wow, the defense coordinator looks pretty angry about that one.
Heineken is shocking again. Wide receiver in motion. Wide receiver got it out the backfield. Flag on the play.
Oh,
Most likely illegal. Hold on, was it
now it. Good.
offsides? It was a delay. They took too long. Washington
I
turnover
forgot.
in the pounds.
Oh yes, I am ahead of you, so just letting you know.
Hey, that was a great play by the defense, though. Washington. Listen, that's an issue with the coaching staff. They had to get everybody involved. Quarterback didn't call, playing time. Yeah, that's a bad look for them, especially where they're at right now. But they'll try a field goal attempt. All right, so 14-10. The Eagles are still up. What you think about that series by the Commanders?
Horrible. That's what I'm going to put it at. Horrible. 100% from them. And guess what? If they keep this up, they will be in last place for good. To be honest, and that's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, like we talked about it earlier. One of the things is if the Commanders have a plan, they're going to have to stick to it, and they're going to be able to have to do it for all 4 quarters. And that's something they haven't been able to do all season, and we're starting to see a little bit of it now.
Exactly. Yeah, I might just have to join you for every Eagles game.
Vic, you're muted, bud.
Gracias, what's good, my guy?
Not much.
Let me get your thoughts. What did you think of that Commanders possession, and what did you think of the Eagles defense?
Uh,
Yeah.
Eagles defense needs to tighten up next series. They did good to hold him to 3. I thought he missed it at first. He didn't. But yeah, the Eagles defense just needs to learn to tighten up. I know you're missing Maddox. I know you're missing Davis, but
Yeah, it looks like Taylor McLaurin is having a pretty good day so far. That's all on Slay. I don't know if they don't seem to be moving him around in the slot or anything. They just have him solely on the outside. So yeah, it looks like they're getting the job done at least with him. But the offense all around, offensive line is doing a good push on the run. Their
yeah,
time management is horrible as we've seen.
I will say I do think that one flag on Slay was a little BS.
A little bit,
Oh
a little. Now, hold on for a second. Now, not a little. Total, total
Well, yeah,
BS.
all right, fair point, fair. I will say shout out to Jalen Hurts for the jump pass though. That gave me flashbacks of Tebow, bro.
yeah. Speaking of Tebow, what did you think
Oh,
about that pass?
Do what now?
I said speaking of Tebow, what did you think about that Jalen Hurts jump pass?
That's what I was saying. I was literally talking about the jump pass. I was like, I like seeing that jump pass. It reminded me of Tebow.
Oh yeah, he played it. He played it very well.
He played. I was like, I saw that. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, because he even faked me out because I
Uh,
literally thought he was going to run for it.
if Hurts had looked at the middle, Watkins beat his guy. He'd have had Watkins on a deep pass up the middle.
Yeah. So what is this? 6 of 8, 52 yards with 1 touchdown for Hurts on the night so far.
That's fine. He got Smith again for about 4 or 5 yards.
I will say this though, Hurts is throwing some risky throws tonight. There was a couple of last series, two of them back to back. They were a little off target, could have been picked off, and this one right now.
Yes, but when you got receivers you trust,
Yeah, oh, definitely, yeah. But like that one, Smitty sat on the ball waiting for it, and the defender had time to get up on it.
yeah. Like I said, if he just had looked back up the middle, he would have had there's Smitty again. He would have had Watkins on the deep pass potential touchdown.
I don't think a lot of people are gonna look at this play and see how great it was. In the face of pressure, Jalen makes a dart, throws a dart right to Schmidt.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, not Sweat. Who is? I can't tell who that is. I will say I do like that they are putting in pass. Oh my goodness, AJ Brown. Oh,
Come on, man.
intercepted. Never mind. I thought he had that.
Nope.
Oh, there's a flag. Hold up.
Let's hope for PI.
Something tells me it might be on defense. I thought AJ Brown had that. Because it was thrown after. It wasn't. It was thrown before the pick, I believe. Oh. Hold up. Let's see what this is.
They just said no foul on contact.
No foul, but he's down. So the return yardage isn't. Oh, AJ Brown had that too. He just bobbled it out.
But even though, let's take a look at that play. You've seen there's two defenders right there. They're closing in. This is what I mean. He's been throwing some risky throws today. Who was it that called the interception, by the way?
I assume Dante.
Because I believe in one of our over and unders.
I think we all nobody said over. It was all everybody said under.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was under. No, it was under for what's his face?
No,
Cam Curl.
Yeah, that wasn't him. That's what I was trying to say. Damn. And it was just like everybody's body colliding at once was able for him to catch that ball.
Yeah, it popped out last second too.
I don't know. I think I understand you trust your receivers. You have that, but even though when you look at it, it's still a risky throw it was still a risky attempt to make.
I mean, even then, AJ Brown had it. It just last second.
It would have been if he would have made it. Everyone said it would have been a great pass, but even though I would have still said it was still risky to make that attempt.
Oh, absolutely. Was it risky? Yes, but he trusted it. They're down by contact. All that return yardage is all for naught.
So now we got to hope that the defense can stand up, get that ball back.
Why though? I don't understand what Robert Quinn is lining up as he's an outside linebacker and dropping in his zone coverage. Rush. Why are we not using him to rush?
Good question.
Yeah, that's still a head scratcher.
I don't understand.
Well, when we said last year, when we talked about that when Hassan Reddick came in, he was going to, fill in that spot that we had for Gerald Avery, and we are literally using him just like we used Gerald Avery.
Yeah, the man needs to be an all edge rusher. Well, on the upside, this is the exact same spot where Washington fumbled the ball. So I mean,
yeah.
All right, here's Robert Quinn now. I see him. He's on the left side.
I'm hoping that he gets 2 sacks.
All right. Well, he's not dropping off as a coverage or as a linebacker. I don't know what I was trying to say.
Yeah, right now, especially against the Redskins, the way they are with the run game, just pin the ears back and attack.
Yeah, what's Ndamukong Suh doing?
Yeah, Sue hasn't
I
been picked up.
really
He's a
thought
free agent.
AJ Brown caught that at first. I mean, shout out to the safety for knowing where the ball was because I really thought AJ had it.
AJ did have it. It was just like when all their
No, I know
bodies
that's why I was
collided.
saying I thought
Yeah, it just jarred the ball loose.
Although I will say shout out to Don the stats guru because he said every 121's been intercepted. Hurts threw
Yep,
it after 127.
on the money.
So Don. Shout out to Don.
Let me ask you, what do you think of Brian Robinson tonight? He's been having some. He had some good physical runs.
Sorry, repeat your. I was reading the Discord. Repeat your question.
I'm just looking at that replay. Brian Robinson's. What are your thoughts on him for tonight? He had some pretty good physical runs.
Yeah, he's had some really good runs. I figured he was gonna take the. Is he short? No, he's not. I thought he was gonna take the starting job, and then he got set back with obviously the shooting that happened, and now he's kind of back to full force.
Oh, he definitely is. And it looks like Antonio Gibson for a 3-yard run.
No, it was still Robinson.
No. Well, at least the one I'm seeing right now, Gibson just ran it.
Oh, you're behind the play. Okay. Yeah, 13 rushes, 45 yards, averaging 3.5. I mean, he is, to quote Key, a bowling ball with feet.
Heck yeah.
Ooh, Marcus Epps.
Like I seen like before when he's seen Epps, like they're recognizing the play. They're just not getting the proper push, like right there for the first time before. They're not getting the right push.
Yeah. I will say, which I know it is too early to look in the draft, but I look at Eagles' needs and the defense that they're running with it being 5-2-4. You have Davis as your nose tackle. As of now, you have the 4th overall. You go with a guy like Jalen Carter if he is there for defensive tackle, or I can never remember the kid's name from Clemson, but he's a defensive end. But you go with. Oh, I thought the ball popped out for a second. You go with one of those guys. Your second first-round pick. Depending on how the rest of the year looks, I'm looking at Osiris Torrance, guard. And then I doubt BJ Ojulari at LSU will be there for the second, but maybe add on to the defensive lineman. But maybe second, see what safeties are up there, because I know that they're running a lot of 3 safety. And I like Epps, don't get me wrong, but I see him more as the third box safety.
Yeah, my guy was.
I mean, he's shown himself as a free safety, but there have also been times where he has gotten exposed. Oh, why is he wide ass open?
They should be covering him, and they're not doing it. I don't know why. See, that's the issue with the defense. If the defense starts covering these people, these players, maybe they'll be able to. Now they will be able to, make sure they won't be able to catch the ball. But that's the weakness of the team. The defense have to do better. And if the defense do better, guess what? Maybe it would be a good game. It sure is. But the defense.
Oh, bad snap.
Yep.
Don't throw it away. Oh, I wish you didn't give him time to throw it away. That would have been like 2nd and 40.
Hey, did you see the injury to Tyree Wilson this past weekend? He ended up with a leg injury.
I'm sorry, repeat that again. What?
Tyree Wilson, the kid out of Texas Tech, the what is he? Outside linebacker / defensive end.
Oh yeah, the guy that you've been raving about.
Man, he went down. I was so upset.
Oh. And yeah, that is intentional grounding. So I think they said they were backing it up. Oh no, they said it was not for intentional.
That looks like it was intentional.
Oh yeah.
They said no intentional grounding.
I disagree with it.
I don't know. I wouldn't agree with that because let's be honest. Yeah, he's throwing it, but there's no commander anywhere near where he threw the ball.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Nope.
There's no even thought process that he even thought of throwing it to one of his own.
Exactly.
Yeah, the refs hooked him up on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, I don't agree with that at all. But whatever, it is what it is.
What? They brought back Tim Allen to be the Santa Claus to have Peyton Manning try to be the new set? What did I just
Yeah,
watch?
I saw that Tim Allen's back.
That's the first I saw of that. I'm very intrigued and very confused and quite possibly very disgusted.
No, what you got to be disgusted about is that Elf. He's like 55 years old now.
Right? Elf looks like he's seen some things.
There's been some wild nights for that Elf. Many of rehabs have been called for him.
Yeah. No, many of therapy sessions.
Oh my grief, I can't believe it.
So,
But let me
so how
get
long
you.
have you? So,
What was that?
so okay. So how long have you been doing this podcast? Because I was always looking for some good podcasts to watch. But how long have you been doing this?
For me, this is my first year. I'm a little into it more than a year, but yeah, been doing it for over a year. Had my guy with me, Sora, from the gate when I would do my post game show. Would always
Yes,
have
sir.
Sora come through.
Yes, sir.
Well, guess what? If you want, I can start joining you for these Eagles podcasts.
Yeah, man. Everybody's welcome, my guy.
Awesome.
But let me get your thoughts so far from both of you. What do you think about this Eagles defense? Do you think that they're taking a step back? Do you think that's something we should be concerned about, or do you think that they'll be able to make some adjustments? Sora, I'll start off with you.
Yeah, I mean they definitely need to make some they definitely need to make some adjustments. Sorry, I'm laughing at something Don just messaged me. They need to make some adjustments. They're Washington 7-9 on third down. That's just something that you can't be doing. Run game has tightened up a little bit from what the Texans, but still not great. You can still tell that we're missing Jordan Davis a lot.
Oh yeah,
Avonte Maddox hurts. It's just you just got to overcome injury at this point, which I just I don't know. Long week. Yes, they should have been well rested, but also a little bit rusty. But I mean, the defense just gotta. I mean, right there through on third downs, 34% through week 9. Tonight they're 7 for 9 with a 3rd and 5 coming up. I mean, it's just it hasn't been the best for the defense. They just need to tighten up. I know on one it was like 3rd and 8. I don't understand why we're playing our corner so far back. And there's another wide open. I mean, it's too easy for Washington. I also
yeah.
don't know why Wallace is in that as well. Just baffles my mind. That's also why we need to look at a safety in the draft.
Oh yeah, we definitely gonna need some safety help. Help out Marcus Seth's back there. But let me ask you a question because a lot of people talked about Jordan Davis, and some said that his loss wouldn't have been that great to us. But as we've seen, teams are trying us now in the run game.
Yeah,
Do you think a lot of
that's
that is because of the loss of Davis?
yeah. I mean, absolutely. When you have a big behemoth in Jordan Davis stopping that run, I mean, you even saw it at the beginning when we were all still pretty angry at Gannon and his defense. You saw it was like teams would get 3 to 5 yards without Davis. This was when Davis wasn't starting. And then with Davis, they'd get like 1 yard, 2 yards. So I mean, it definitely made you uh have to throw on us, and our corners were usually good enough, and our defense we were able to get defensive pressure good enough to make you throw on us and make mistakes. Now you're able to run on us, so it's going to be a tough 4 weeks, or I guess 2 weeks now with Jordan Davis out, but
No. Okay. Good.
nope.
Okay. Let me answer that question because I saw a question came up. Are the Eagles getting exposed? I don't think the Eagles are getting exposed. They're just they're just being way too weak on defense. If so, let me put so first of all, I'm content my own YouTube channel. But let me tell you something, okay? From the way I've been watching the Eagles they're not getting exposed. The only way if they're getting exposed if they're just not doing good. They were doing good, but they just got to do a little bit better on defense. That's all it is.
I think it's. Oh, that was a nice breakup. I think it's kind of. Did he come down with the ball?
No, he did not.
Yeah, about to
Now,
say. I think it's just what that was. It's just teams have seen that if you have a physical running back, you can't get over on the Eagles with that and tire down that defense. But at the same time, you're going to have to do that for all 4 quarters. You're going to have to maintain that. A lot of the teams that we have been going up against, they can't do that. And I don't think Washington is 1-2. So if you're saying we're getting exposed, no, because if you've seen last week when he gets the Texans are running the ball fairly well on us. So
you
this
better
isn't.
block. Nope. Didn't like that.
I think, like what Sora said earlier, though, our cornerback shouldn't be 5 yards, 7 yards back. We need to press
No,
up.
because you just saw that in that not third down conversion, but on that third down, you just saw that.
Yeah, you got to press up.
I mean, if I see a cornerback 5-7 yards off of me, I'm changing the play and I'm running a slant. I'm running a quick in. I'm running a quick out. I mean, it's.
And I don't know why you're like, listen, I know Taylor Heineke, he's a great talent, but why are you respecting him to throw it downfield? It's not really going to happen like that.
It's not.
They're going to work off the run game. They're going to work off short and intermediate passes. And if they can, they might pop one downfield, but that's a rare occasion.
Exactly. It is a real occasion. It is. But the Eagles need to start doing better on defense. And if they can fix it, what they're doing on defense, maybe they can start playing a little bit better. And if you hold Nick Sirianni every single time, we always have to fix up what we're doing wrong. And do you think that they're fixing it up? I think they are, but not too good.
I'll say this: you saw it last year. Second half adjustments, they're gonna go. Second half adjustment, they've been doing pretty well. So.
You're muted.
So now saying that the Eagles' rush defense just has to improve a little bit more. Once they take care of that, it's a trickle effect. But I would like to see them, blitz every now and then. I know that's something that we haven't seen a lot from them, but let's switch it up.
Yeah. I mean, it's there. That also should have been grounding as well, but.
Oh, that definitely.
I ain't gonna sit here and blame the refs for these penalties. I mean, we should not have to rely on penalties to keep us ahead of a game.
Yeah. Plus, it's not like we never had any calls made come our way.
Yeah. So I mean,
it is what it is. You got to take it for what it's worth.
It's 2-minute quarter. If they score here, I still have enough confidence for us to get it. And I mean, we've seen the defense make the stop, but so far, just after that, they haven't been able to do anything. So,
hold on, Sora. I can't believe I haven't asked you earlier. What do you think so far of Miles Sanders' performance?
He hasn't done anything, so I'm okay with this.
For everyone that doesn't know, this is a fantasy football thing that he has going on. He is going up against someone who has Miles Sanders, and all they need is 9 points to win this week for him.
About around 9-ish points, and so far he had the ball once. So
yeah, he got like what 0.6 points? Yeah, 0.6. That's all he's looking at.
I mean, if we have to use Miles in order to win, then I don't care. I'll lose fantasy. I just want to win.
Well, what are your thoughts on that? Because we haven't really seen much of Miles.
I mean, we've seen every other running back though, and we've seen Jalen Hurts again. We haven't really had to use. We haven't really had to use him.
But don't you think that's crazy to say we haven't really needed to use our running back? We use our quarterback instead?
No, I'm saying him. We've used every other running back. I mean, Scott got the start.
Yeah, true.
Scott got the start, then Miles did, then Gainwell, and then Hurts ran it in, or not ran it in, but Hurts did run it in. Hurts had the rushing touchdown off of Scott getting 9 yards, and then Hurts also doing the jump pass. So I mean, it's just been. It's been weird. I don't know.
Yeah, like they came out started off very well, but then it kind of switched up where they were trying to. I don't know if they were trying to slow things down, run the clock more, but that hasn't worked out. And again, like I said, there's some risky passes that Jalen had made. One got intercepted on.
Mm.
Robinson with 59 yards on 15 carries so far on the night. 3.9 yard average. Not bad. Eagles defense is getting a little stout around the goal line though. Damn, Terry McLaurin, 76 yards. Well, luckily we picked the over on that one.
No, I didn't. I picked the under.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. And
Uh,
Robin touchdown because he did extend the pylon. They stuffed him, but he was able to reach out for the pylon. So easy touchdown for him. Minute 39 to go for us to try to put up points on the board.
hey, listen, I didn't say this was gonna be a blowout, man. I figured the
Oh,
Eagles would
I
be
didn't
up.
think I knew it was going to be a fight too. I'm sorry, Heineke. I said Heineke. I would rather get Heineke than I would Wentz.
Yeah, I knew that the Commanders had to score early, score often, to go up on the Eagles. It didn't necessarily come out that way, but again, they're up at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, there's still 1 minute 39 left in the second quarter. We have a timeout left.
Yeah,
And two, there's still a second half, and we get balled to start at the half. So
I predicted 31-14 Eagles up, but let's see if that prediction can come true.
I don't know. Defense just needs to tighten up.
Listen, if this stat does not tell you that Terry McLaurin is Taylor Heineke's guy, I don't know what else will. Every other receiver on the Commanders, and that's split up between Logan Thomas, Jahan Dotson, Curtis Samuel, all have one reception. Terry McLaurin, 6 so far. If that doesn't tell you a number one, I don't know what does. All right, my guy. Yep. So Commanders are up 17-14. And it was Forrest that got that interception before. We were trying to see if it was Curl, but Forrest got the
No,
interception.
I saw it was Forrest at the end. I thought
Yeah.
I mentioned that.
But Heineke on the night, let's give him a little credit because I said he'd have over 300 yards, no interceptions. So far, he is 9 of 15 for 122 yards. Not that bad.
Yeah,
Jalen
it's
Hurts
funny.
on
Dawn,
the other
Dawn,
hand,
Dawn is like, I need to send out missing person poster.
right? Jalen Hurts on the other hand, though, is 8 of 12 for 72 yards, one touchdown. And we all know that one interception that took place.
Well, two
Uh,
touchdowns. Let's still give him credit for the rushing.
yeah, but again, that interception, like to me, I think that it was something that didn't have to be.
I'm sorry. I look at it where you have two of his interceptions of the three this year. Two of them were one bounced off of Kenny Gainwell's hands. This one bounced out of AJ Brown's hands. The second one, the pick six against Jacksonville, that was completely on him.
Mm-hmm.
But this is why part of me kind of wishes you gave receivers the turnovers instead.
Yeah, definitely, because it's counting against him when, especially when it's something that it bounces off a helmet or something like that, or even
Yeah.
if a receiver tosses it up and tries to hit it and bats it up in the air by accident. That isn't on the quarterback. That's all on the receiver.
Mm. I just heard 3 straight scoring drives for the Commanders, and that one kind of hurt a little bit.
Did you hear anything on Josh Sweat? If it was anything serious?
I thought I saw him back on again. Hmm. That is pretty cool how they did that graphic, though, of showing them drive down the field with the arrows.
Oh, heck
It
yeah.
was simple, but it was nice. Who is that? All right, that's Kenny Gainwell in that running back.
This is
Speaking
sad.
of Kenny Gainwell, there he is. Oh, and he dropped it.
Aside of the strip sack by Josh Sweat, Gainwell doesn't have an answer for third downs. And listen, I think a lot of people are hearing what you said. Playing those cornerbacks 10 yards off the receiver is not going to work.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Gannon always has like his moments where it's like, okay, this is the Gannon like, and then there's times where he just reverts back, and it's like, why? And there's Gainwell, so it's going to be 3rd and 5.
I think his fear of getting beat deep takes precedent over everything.
Okay,
But
but when
he
they're not
has to
beating you,
trust
when
him.
they're not beating you deep,
Well, that's the thing too. Especially like I said, look at who you're playing against. Taylor Heineke isn't someone that's going to attack you downfield. So there's no reason to have that fear. There's no reason to do that. And that's just, I guess, the way he interprets that Vic
Gainwell was wide
Fangio
open in the
offense.
middle, and he throws to AJ Brown, who fell down, unfortunately.
Apologize.
I mean,
Defense.
AJ Brown would have gotten it, but he fell down. But still, he had Gainwell wide open in the middle. Oh boy. Oh great. Okay.
Yeah, I really think that we need to start utilizing his running game in the second half. Like, let's be
If they hit
honest.
our punter, can we get free 15 yards? That was an impressive hit by Reed Blankenship. I don't even care that it was for a flag. I just wanted to see a hit.
Yeah.
That was a very impressive hit, and I'm hoping we get Reddick edge help so we can see him year 2, because right now he hasn't done anything. Which we knew this was going to happen, but well, we did, not everybody, but
Hey, quick question. Did you see Paul Stein? What is it, Steinbaum? Whatever his name is. His top 4 for the Heisman.
I did not know.
My guy Stetson Bennett made the list.
Oh, did he?
Stetson Bennett, Blake Corum,
Nice.
Hendon Hooker, C.J. Stroud.
Somebody's. Oh, Robinson's hurt. Ooh. Wait, is that Robinson? No, that's Gibson. Never mind. The 2 crumpled, and I couldn't tell if that 4 was an 8 or not with the block letters that they, or the block numbers that they have.
Believe me, I've been mixing them 2 up all night.
I'm
Because
like,
they're about the same size, too. That's the issue. When you're
Yeah.
looking at them, you can't really see the numbers. They're about the same
I
size.
can't see the numbers. It's game over. Yeah.
Yeah. Listen,
I'm like,
we need to,
I can't tell.
in this second half, the Eagles need to contain the running game, of course, but Terry McLaurin, he cannot be allowed to do the things that he's doing right now. You have to focus on him. Uh-oh. Yeah. I think for Gibson, that ain't nothing. He just twisted his ankle. But for him, he always gets those little nagging injuries.
All I'm saying is, I know Vic Fangio is on this staff. When can he get a bigger role?
I'm pretty sure. Listen, I think whether or not where we go next, like if we go to Super Bowl, deep in playoffs, I think enough teams seen enough from Jonathan Gannon where their interest is really peaked on him becoming their head coach.
Please, take this man. I'll drive him. I'll drive him wherever he gets to go. I will personally drive him myself.
Let's be honest though. I think, and credit to Lovie Smith, but I think the Texans might be regretting that hire and wondering if Gannon would have been a better option.
I don't know. I'd have liked to seen it though. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, you would
Granted,
still have
he
Lovie
is
on
not.
the defense.
Granted, he is not in charge of tackling.
Mm-hmm.
Tackling last week was awful, but the game plan this week because there goes right there. There's Lauren. They Granted, they didn't throw to him, but there was Lauren. Slay was off like 10 yards. Lauren, quick slant.
Yeah, that's the issue. They just got to create some pressure. They got to bring their guys up.
I
There's no
don't. There's Slay 10 yards back. 1, 2, 3, 11 yards back. Oh well, it's also a run play. Oh, it's a QB keeper. Hit him.
like we're not playing the Chiefs. You could press up. It's okay.
Right? Like nobody. Even then, again, if I see you playing 5 yards back, I'm gonna run a quick in route.
I will say this though. This week we are tackling a little better. The guys
Yeah,
are
I mean the
wrapping up.
tackling's better, but like still, it's just now it's the whole coverage thing. I don't understand why we're playing 10 yards back. And I did hear an interesting point. This is going to be the first time we're down at the half. So I'm curious to see how the team's going to come out, hopefully with a fire lit under their ass, because this has just not been a good defensive game.
Oh yeah, definitely has not been. We had more
No, I think
expectations.
that
We
hit
thought
the
there would be more
ground.
pressure, but yeah, nothing came of it.
All right, well, they're going to kick the field goal now.
Hold on.
I thought
Did
that bounced, but obviously they did a QB hurry, so they can't review it. Or QB hurry. They did a. Okay, never mind. No, it was a catch, so there was no point of reviewing, but obviously they couldn't review it because of the clock running, but still. A pick would be really nice. Just give us all the momentum for the half.
they are leaving the middle of the field wide open?
Well, they aren't now because you only got Fletcher Cox rushing the.
It's insane how they left the middle of the field so open.
I know. It's just. Hopefully he misses this. If he misses this, all the.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
really hope.
58-yard attempt. Let's. And he made it. 58-yarder.
20-14.
Mm.
Listen, this first half by the defense is very disappointing. I think, as I said before, Philadelphia needs to incorporate the running game more. Miles Sanders, there's no reason for him to only have one carry so far. Like, unless he's injured, that's the only thing I can think of. Maybe that's why he didn't
I don't
start.
think
That's
so.
why they're not using him as much. I'm trying to figure something out on why we're not. Like, this is reminiscent of last season where we forgot how to run
Oh,
the
you can
ball.
tell Sirianni is pissed. He didn't even say. He had no emotion. He just angrily threw his headset.
Well, he better come in there with a rousing speech in halftime.
Well, again, this is the first time we've been down, so I mean, I can already hear all the people trolling now, but I don't want to hear from Dallas fans. They lost.
Yeah, and no one in the NFC can say anything. So close your mouths.
Yeah.
Close your mouths. Let me just ask you a question. Did you hear what Jalen Rager had to say? Apparently, Jalen Rager tried.
I heard he said something. I did not read it.
Let me just say this, young man. First of all, if you're going to try to throw shots at someone, make sure you have a proper pronunciation and you know what the hell you're saying. His comment was, "Everybody fly." They don't know who the eagle. Boy,
Mm.
you put in TCU as such a horrible position right now in their education system because you're making it prove that they just belt out idiots. Man, I'll say this. You were irrelevant when you were here. You're irrelevant now that you're not here. You will always be irrelevant. And 718 yards by A.J. Brown has one season was more than your whole career in Philadelphia. So my guy, take a seat on that bench and keep it quiet.
Yeah.
All right, it's halftime. I'm going to take a little break. You want to take a little break?
Yeah, sure.
All right, we'll be back in the third.
Alrighty, and we're back. It is. Oh, okay. Never mind. It's just me now. Guess I'll turn on my camera. Hello. Oh, nope. Vic's back. All right. Yeah, we're back.
Yeah, I hit the wrong button.
I was like, oh, okay. Guess this is my show now.
Yeah, I hit the wrong thing.
I got to turn on the camera now for this.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, man, it's been interesting. Eagles are down by 6. It's the first time we've been down at the half. Hold
Yeah.
on. Oh
Let's
my
see
gosh,
how
Steve
this goes. There's Miles Sanders, so
yeah, like I said, man, that's something
and he
we're
gets
going
a
to see,
handoff.
see a lot more of. We need to see Miles Sanders. We need to see more of the running game. Heck, I don't like it, but if Jalen got to make some runs and do some stuff with his feet, let's get it done.
Right. Can we keep our defense off the field? Is that a possibility?
Yes, that is the one
It
thing
is.
I'm interested in
They've been
seeing.
keeping
What's
our
going on with
offense
the
off the
defense.
field. Can we keep our defense off the field?
I believe they can if they can do better in the second half. But I believe they can because they always do better somehow in the second half.
They probably will. Not probably. I know they will. There's Smitty. God, my eyes started watering. Oh. All right, we're good.
Oh, let's go. But see, I don't know why it takes that long for for Nick Sirianni and Shane Steichen because he is the man calling the plays now. Why does it take him so long just to realize that you got to use the run game more effectively?
Good
Alrighty.
question. I don't. It's
Third
it's
and
all
3.
up to it's all up to the staff and the owners to see what can they really. It's
And
all
dropped.
yeah. But like I said, it's all up to the staff and the owners to see what plays can they do correctly. But some of these plays, what they're doing, I just don't agree with.
Not drop. Sorry, that was a good pass by Saint. I didn't see his hand get in there. That was just a good deflection.
And now they're already punting it. Wonderful.
That was a good pass. I just thought he dropped it. I didn't see his hand in there at first. Good punt though by Sipos. It looks like.
But not a good first series in the second
No.
second half.
Nope.
Not
No,
how
it
you want to start
was
things off.
not.
Definitely not looking good for the offense so far. And that was the bright spot of the first half.
Mhm.
And again, like I
Exactly,
said,
it is.
I don't want to say risky because you got AJ Brown. You can count on your guy, but it's the ball placement. That's what affecting us here is Jalen's ball placement.
Yeah, it is a ball placement. They got to really do better. They just got to.
I'm just laughing on Twitter what Dante tagged you in.
Huh? I know. I just saw
Mike Pereira
it.
thing.
That is hilarious.
I think the funniest part about that whole thing was you reacting to the Mike Pereira thing.
Because I didn't see it at first. At first, I'm looking. I'm like, wait, what the hell is that? You have those inner monologue conversations in your head for a minute. I'm just like, what the hell is going on right now?
Yeah, the entire time when I looked at that clip and I was like, yeah, that's going on with the Fuchs.
What's good, Chris? Appreciate you for coming through.
Oh, what up, Chris?
Yeah,
That
man.
was really funny though.
Yeah. Hold on.
I saw that and I was like, I got to do it.
That is wild. That is wild. Honestly, though, what was going through his head? Like, I don't get that.
I want to know who he saw.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when you work in front of a camera, like, even though you don't think that the camera's on you or no one's looking, why would you still do that? Assume that you're being recorded at all times.
Good
Could
question.
you imagine if he did that, like, as he's watching a game?
It's like, oh, that's a good pass.
He's like, I like those long snappers. They get down there. Oh man. Now, if the defense looks bad, it's going to be a rough night. We literally,
Hmm.
we might have to think about this being the first loss. And let's
Potentially.
talk about it, though. If it is, I don't necessarily think it would be a bad thing unless, it becomes a problem where it becomes 2, 3, and it becomes a trend. But I don't see that. But if it is something that, if this is our first loss, man, it's a lesson that they need to learn. For the past couple of weeks, we've been like against the Texans. Texans, they ran the ball well against us. Their offense was moving quite well. The defense was great. Made Jalen make, a couple of mistakes, unlikely mistakes. He had 2 interceptions in that game. The Commanders looked like they seen what the Texans were doing, and they're trying to emulate that with the run game. The
Yeah.
Eagles can't respond right now.
I'll be right back.
No, they can't.
Definitely, definitely. Shout out to you, Hunter. Thank you for coming through. Yeah, man. They gotta wake up. They gotta wake up because listen, that L is just around the corner. If that's the way they're gonna look at it, that L is just around the corner. If they're not gonna wake things up,
Yeah, they got to. Yeah. So I have to agree with them. They got to wake up now and try to win this. Not to not slacking. And right now they are slacking on the defense side, and that's really pathetic. And they are 8-0 right now. If you want to be 9-0, wake up, run the dang ball. Okay. Sometimes the passing does not help you. You got to run it sometimes. It will help you. Or, as a matter of fact, mix it up.
yeah, it looks like this Washington rushing attack is very effective tonight. Give credit to Robinson; he's having a great game. Also, Gibson before his injury. Yeah, that is the worst. That is the worst part. You got to wake up. You got to deal with those fans. But listen, it's their victory for their season. They've had a bad season. They've had a lot of issues, especially with Commanders. That team has been in the headlines constantly. So you gotta give them a little something. But hopefully, hey, there's still a lot of time left on this clock. Hopefully we can get things going. That's what they need to do, especially that defense. Like I said, the offense got to wake it up. They got to run that ball more. Hey, what's good, Jeremiah? Appreciate you for coming through. Yeah, definitely. Take advantage of their mistakes. Another thing too, man, football's a game of momentum. When they make a mistake and you capitalize on that, that affects their psyche. All right, that defense looking a little winded there. Seeing some deep breaths being taken. All right, running. All right, man. Looks like Washington is moving the ball effectively, and that
Yeah, they
is,
are somehow.
yeah, he is not. And listen, Big Milt, haven't seen much from him. He's another guy that needs to be out there in that rotation. We need to see what we got out of Milton Williams. If Jordan Davis isn't around, I was thinking that that guy could be the one to come in and fill in, but I haven't seen much of him either. Yeah, Robinson runs very, very physical. That's something that the Eagles defense, they gotta check him on it. Yep, it was close. It was close.
Very close.
And listen again, it's Terry McLaurin. They haven't been able to do anything to equalize him. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he has 9 catches on the night, 8 or 9.
No, no, no. Catch it. Ah, really?
Listen, the Commanders continue to run the ball well. They continue to get their first downs. They're moving
Never.
the ball effectively. Yeah, exactly. Someone has to make a play. The Commanders are doing what they need to do. They're running the ball. They're using the clock well. They're. I'm pretty sure they have time of possession wrapped up right now.
Yeah, it's like 25-5.
Yep. I knew time of possession had to be on their side.
It does.
And that's what comes when when you're running the ball effectively. Running the ball is great because you're going to tire down that defense. Right now in the second half, look at them. I said it earlier. We're in the third quarter. They're really looking winded. Terry McLaurin has to be stopped. It's not a joke.
Let me tell you something.
But on that
Okay.
deep pass, that was on Slate because he got some bad footing.
Yeah, it was on slow. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah,
what it is.
that was from the
Everybody,
start. He had
everybody has
bad
just
footing
been
with the back pedal.
slipping. Everybody
I'm
has
gonna
just been slipping, bro. I don't know what it is.
But again, it's like I said, it's a game of it's that psyche. It's momentum. Commanders have it, and it's affecting the Eagles right now. Like it was said before, Hunter, someone has to make a play. Someone makes a
Yeah.
play, and it changes everything.
I'm gonna I'm gonna
Well, they
I'm gonna
don't
be
get there.
completely blunt on this one. Okay. I hope you are gonna like what I'm gonna say on this. What I'm gonna say right now. If you want to win the game, you got to play smart football. You're not playing smart at all. You're playing lack of fundamentals, what I'm seeing on the defense, and the offense need about start waking up about now and won the dang ball. Okay, won it. Do not pass it because sometimes the pass is not going to work. You got to run the ball now.
Well, for me, if I'm the coach right now, I'm gonna question the team because right now, you talk about you're the best in football. You're AJ Brown. He's talking on football how he loves being in Philadelphia. How no one in the Titans wide open. All this team, we had a chip on the shoulder. We had a lot of people that on this team had things to prove. All right, we're 8-0 right now. The Commanders, who are, if I'm not mistaken, last place in our division, are taking it to us. They're about to score on us. So you have to see: are you the number one team in football? You know what I mean? Can you overcome this? Can you get it
Yeah,
together? You're going to be tired. Can you overcome that?
I don't see. That's what I don't know. If they can overcome it, I believe they can, but got to do better. I'm sorry, but have to do a lot better.
And for this
And if
game,
they can do,
there isn't like one person specifically or one play specifically. There is plenty of blame to go around. When you're talking through the coaching staff, they have a lot to do with it. The players themselves, they have a lot to do with it. So there's plenty of blame to go around. I think everyone as a whole, between the coaching staff and the team, they have to get things together. They have to get things right now.
exactly. If they can get it right, God bless them. And I'm hoping they
Oh, I
do.
thought Heineke was hurt for a second.
Yeah.
It,
But
it looks like he was.
and look, you can see Gibson's over here. He's limping a little bit. They're giving it all. They're giving it their all. Philadelphia has to respond. They have to do the same. Again, this is a home
Yeah,
game. You've been off. You're rested. There's no excuses.
Yeah.
You've had time to prepare.
Right now, time of possession is 30-7, Washington.
And that all comes from not running the ball. Not running the ball.
Sacked.
good job.
Hopefully that
That's
turns
what
the
they got.
tide. Unfortunately, though, a touchdown doesn't win it. I assume they're going to make the field goal. Touchdown won't win it.
Yeah.
That was a QB sack.
2 on the night. 2 on the night.
Exactly.
We're definitely missing Maddox, I can tell, in that secondary.
Oh, heck yeah. Definitely. Josiah Scott, you know what I mean? He's been getting abused. Let's be
Yeah.
honest. Let's be honest. Slay.
Oh, I thought he
They've been
missed
taking
that.
it to Slay all night.
Yeah. I thought he missed that at first. He did not. All right. All right. Offense has got to score out.
Ugh.
And
Like,
then
hey,
Yeah,
listen,
yeah.
and that's what we talked about. You have to have a change of momentum. Hargraves got that sack. You've seen the defense. They're up. All right, let's push that off to the offense. They've had more than enough time to rest. We all know what the issue is. Listen, we're armchair quarterbacks talking about this. That coaching staff knows more than us right now. They know full well what they have to do. Now it's all on what plays are being called right now. How are they executing? That's what they need to do right now. Like I said, you need to rush. You need to run the ball. You need to run it effectively. Don't put Jalen
Yep.
in situations where he's throwing it between 2 and 3 people. Don't do that.
No, they can't.
Listen, Washington's playing inspired football. It's hard to beat that. The only way you can is you got to make that momentum switch. And the only way you can make momentum switches by making plays. Damn. Just seeing that Cardinals commercial. Shout out to Zach Ertz, man. Sorry.
Yeah,
T's and
that.
T's out for the rest of the year. That sucks. And they got Hard Knocks this season. Oh, we're gonna see that one.
Mm-hmm. And Benjamin too. That was just wild.
That you know what? That was one of the things I was wondering if the Eagles already have so many running backs. And speaking of running backs, what happened to Trey Sermon? What was the point of getting him?
He's been on the practice squad. I don't know if it's just groom him for the year because they may release. What's his face? They may release Boston Scott after this year, so groom him for the year. I don't know.
Right now, like I said, we need to start running the ball. We need to start getting physical. We need to tire these defenses out. We're not doing that. I get it. If it's working and you're scoring and it's effective, that's one thing, but it's not right now. We need to rush the ball. And we need players, like I said, Trey Sermon right now, if you're running between him and Miles, Boston Scott, he did his thing. But you need to punish a defense. You need to do that early. It's a little late in the game to try to do that, but hey, we're still close. It's not like the lead is so far off where we can't. They're not 2 scores up.
Nope. They're only one score up.
No, they're still 2.
What is it, 10, right?
It's 14-23, so it's a 9 score
9. Oh,
game.
yeah.
We also need this Brenton Covey experiment did not work out. I don't know why we
Nope.
still use him.
Nope. He's a great host, though. I don't know if you've seen him on the Eagles Network.
Yeah,
He's a great host.
he's great.
Not that well special teams.
Yeah.
It's very frustrating, like as a fan, to see it where you know what the problems are, and then when you see a series out and they don't even make an attempt to correct it. But let's see what happens now.
Alrighty, well, Sanders is in now, and there he goes. Goes for about 7.
But just like before, he'll get the first rush and then that's it.
Sorry, gain of 6. Oh, 2 carries for Sanders. And the first.
See, listen again. It's not like this isn't something that you can't tell what the issue is. I don't understand why they didn't address it sooner.
This is going to be the knife in my heart for fantasy. They're going to wait till the end and slowly kill me. This is what's going to do it. They're going to slowly inject it into my 3 straight to Sanders. Which, again, I don't care if they got to rush Sanders to win. I'd rather lose fantasy than lose the game.
Yeah, I'm definitely up with losing a fantasy game over.
Yeah, I don't.
Losing.
I care, but not that much.
Like it'll hurt, but nowhere near the amount of your team losing.
Well, right now, Hurts running for his life. Just throw it away, please.
And that's another thing I even said too. You could use Hurts in the run game as well. But again, run the damn ball.
He had I can't tell who that is, but he had somebody. I can't tell who that is. That is upsetting. First two drives, two touchdowns. Next three, two 3-and-outs, or interception and two 3-and-outs. It was very upsetting.
And again, we're just running the ball. That's what you're throwing the ball. Jalen's
Wide
running
open
out
though,
here for his
Quez
life.
Watkins. Boy, that was a sigh of relief right there. Shout out to Kenny Gainwell picking up that block though, giving Hurts enough time to throw that ball.
Oh, it is. Oh. Good job. Now you're doing what
There
you
you go.
can.
First down, Goddard. There you go. Offense is picking up its tempo again. Again,
Good. Pick it
that
up.
interception also did hurt, which you know.
Just gotta make sure to
Yeah,
give out the INT.
like I said, it affects you when you throw an
Just that
interception.
trips at the top. Yeah, that's trips at the top. That's a trips bunch. There goes Gainwell. Kenneth Gainwell. He gains well for about 8.
Nice.
See, now this is where I breathe easy. Eagles are driving the ball. They're running it, and it's not Miles Sanders. There goes Kenneth Gainwell. Oh no, never mind. Hurts keeps it. Ooh, ankle's broken.
But see, like even with that play with Goddard, it was very effective, but at the same time, it was a little risky when you see how the line slides to the left. There's still
Yes,
someone
but
open coming at
if
Hurts.
you saw it, that was just Goddard. No other defender was going to get that.
Well, my issue was just Kelsey because he just went and blocked nobody.
Okay. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about
Kelsey was just standing around looking around like that. That's still it worked luckily, but that was still
3rd and 1.
risky.
I imagine this is a QB sneak.
Good job. First down.
Miles Sanders, gain of a 1. Gain of a 1. I don't know why I said that. Gain of 1.
How to get Miles in and more involved.
Just get any of the running backs more involved. Honestly, I mean that's
Okay. So you're about.
that's really all it is. Is just get any of them involved. It doesn't matter who.
Yeah, because
Okay.
listen, the Washington
So
can't keep up with the speed.
You're about halfway to the end zone. Just run the dang ball. Or pass it, but then I get an interception. Come on!
Sanders on a toss. It was good. It's pretty good. Gain of what? 6, 7, 7, 6? One of the two.
Yeah.
6.
6.
On that first down play with Kelsey, I mean with the Sanders, I love how Kelsey just came in and cleared out the room for.
Oh yeah, he
Kelsey
definitely extended the hole for Sanders, and good on it. I'm sorry, rookie Sanders. I feel like he would not have made that bounce to that hole.
But if you watch it, Kelsey only had one arm. That's it. He was only having one side of his body was clearing out. That was a great play by him.
Oh yeah, good job.
Ooh, nice stiff arm. Sanders for the first. There you go, Don. You can be happy now.
Yep.
There you go, Don. You can be happy now. All right, end of the third. It's go time, bitches.
Yep.
I love that stiff arm Miles gave Davis. But again, Another quarter that was pretty subpar for the Eagles. They don't really make those second half adjustments, but at the end, they kind of look like they're getting things going.
Oh, no, glasses, no. Oh, thank you. Hmm. Now the fourth quarter's going to get very dicey.
See, and real quick, this is one of the reasons why I said we should make an attempt for Odell. This exact reason right here. All the firepower.
Yeah, true.
Also, we'd finally get a punt returner. Just somebody please return. That's something we haven't
I am
found in years.
so this is the first time what Jeffrey Lloyd did. He was tailgating with the fans.
Yeah, wasn't he out there with E-Rock today?
Yes, he was out there with the
I don't
fans.
know. Do I follow Rock on Twitter? I don't know. I think I do, but I didn't. I don't remember seeing it.
Yeah, I think it was like around like 3 or 5. He had posted a picture. Lori was out there with a jersey in the crowd.
Yes,
Posted
he
a pic-
was.
Oh, Laura was definitely out there with the crowd. Laura was getting lit with them. He was eating like shish kebab or whatever. He was having a good time.
Touchdown!
Let's
Oh
go.
yeah, it
Eagle!
was. Could not tackle Smitty. There you go. Don's not happy right now because
Oh, go,
I
go,
just
go. Okay,
messaged.
hold on. Go for two. You got to go for two right now. Not one.
Yeah,
Go for two.
It's a 3-point game.
you know what I think though, with that Lori going out in the parking lot. I wonder if that was vetted. Like if he
What do you
went to
mean?
certain areas, like if he went to certain areas where he knew some people were going to be, because he had a security detail.
Why are you going for one? Ah, whatever.
It's a 3-point game.
No, but think about it. If they go for two, then it would be a 1 point game.
Yeah, but you don't want to get greedy. Secure the points.
Okay, and either way, then if you kick the field goal, you still win the game, or you still get ahead if your defense gets a stop. Going for two made no sense. Nothing in
Yeah,
this
you want to secure
nothing
the
in this league
points.
is going to get you 1 point.
At worst, you're down by 2. Nice play by Schmitty though.
It was a nice play. They just couldn't wrap up. Now, hopefully, our defense can do something. They've got time to rest.
They do.
And with enough time, too. So,
Listen, this game is all dependent on our defense right now.
Yes,
For
it
better
is.
or worse, our offense has been able to keep us in the game. Now it's dependent on our defense.
So, do
Well, let's take
you have a Facebook page as well?
what was that?
Do you have a Facebook page as well?
No, I don't really mess with Facebook like that. I do have a page, but I don't really mess with Facebook like that. Mostly on
Okay.
Twitter. Oh, and I have an Instagram. I'm your host, Vic3.
Okay.
Oh. All right, let's take a look at Jalen tonight so far. His stats. We're looking at 13 of 21 for 123 yards. 2 TDs, though. We'll give him that. 1 interception.
Yep.
And that 1 rushing touchdown, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's take a look at Papa Sora's game. As we mentioned before, he is going up against Guru Don. Let's see where we're at. Hold on.
Sanders with
Yep.
3.8 points.
Oh, currently the score is 102.97. Papa Sora is up.
Bro, look at my players. I was so disappointed.
Well, you got Gino at 21, Eckler 13, Etienne give you 10. Ooh, Palmer. Ooh, Olave. George Kittle's probably a big disappointment this year. You could say
Yeah.
that.
Well, he's had his games though. He's had games where he's done well. It's just I'm just like, bro, come on. Well, also I should have picked a different tight end because I didn't realize or I didn't put it together that hey, his quarterback's Jimmy Garoppolo. Whatever success Kittle gets goes towards him as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a net positive.
Exactly.
So I didn't think about that until it was too late to switch. So I was like, I had Paris Campbell on the bench. I should have started him.
I think the biggest shock was Cole Kmet.
Yeah, that I was like, that hurt watching. There was a wide like, obviously it's a feel good story for Cole Kmet after all he went through, but like, I'm like, man, I was like that hurt watching. It was one tier was like, oh, that's beautiful to watch. The other tier was, oh man, you hate to see it.
I hate to see it because Cole Kmet for me was kind of like the what was this kid from New York, Evans, Evan Ingram.
Evan Ingram.
He is just like Evan Ingram to me. How they hype the kid up, they say he's going to be the next best tight end, and nothing comes about it. But he'll have one good game, and then they'll just the prognosticators will, they'll rest their hat on that.
Well, Cole Kmet was injured.
Well, not at the beginning of the season, he just sucked.
No, he was well. Cole Kmet was dealing with that really bad leg injury.
Get
But
him,
what
get
was
him.
that? 5?
And there's a little scuffle.
Nice.
That's not a late hit out of bounds, bro. He was still in bounds. Stop
Exactly.
it.
I think the defense is getting a little bit more physical, which we need to see. That's what I wanted to see.
Yes, but I don't want to see a flag because of it.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Just be glad that what's his name?
Hold up, let's see it.
Barnett
He's
out
in
there.
bounds. He's in bounds. I can't see it.
That's
Everybody's
dumb.
ass is in the way.
So dumb. This was the best call. Joe Buck, you don't know what you're talking about football, dude. Okay, you never know.
I think it was the fact that CJ stood over him.
No, it was I don't know. It was a personal foul. I think they called helmet to helmet.
They made something out of it, but I think it was more the fact if CJ would have walked away, they wouldn't have did anything.
Yeah, well,
Exactly.
They would have
game
flagged.
one.
But let's be honest, man. That's still a bang bang play because he's sit. You know what I mean, he's
Oh,
with-
that wasn't CJ. That was Josiah Scott. Oh no, never mind. It was
Yeah, it was
Josiah
CJ.
Scott originally with the tackle, and then CJ came in and cleaned it up.
But his foot's still in bounds. So what are we talking about here?
They said
He
personal
was still
foul.
in bounds when he hit him.
Um,
I don't know, but I see CJ
it
yelling at
does,
something.
but
Nah,
He's
I think it
commanding
was just
the
the
field.
fact that CJ
Yeah.
stood over him. They didn't like that. He threw the flag, and they just went with it. They
He
went with the
commanded the
personal foul.
field, though. I like seeing that.
I want to see CJ hit Brian Johnson like that. That way, I'm saying we could put a stamp on that. Like, listen, people have to understand when you're playing football. Yeah, the head it's gonna get hit at a time or two, especially when you're trying to
Alrighty,
shoulder.
third down. Probably one of the most important third downs of the game right here.
Yep. This would be the
And
interception!
momentum switch.
Chauncey Gardner.
Good job!
Momentum switch.
Called
Hey,
it.
we
I
just talking
called
about
it.
CJ.
I
Just
called
talking
it.
about CJ. The momentum switch that we needed.
Yeah.
I told you, bro. DBU, Florida.
Hey, and Pop, I
Good
believe
job!
if I'm not mistaken, you said CJ would continue his streak, correct?
I did say that. You are absolutely correct, sir.
Listen, I'm gonna give you credit when credit's due, my guy. That was great
Love
though.
to see it. You love
Yes,
to
you
see
do.
it.
And still the league leading in
Yes.
interceptions.
Although it's a good thing he was there because Slay was getting beat.
Yeah. Well, I think Slay might be a little slightly injured. Might
I
have
don't
some
know.
soft tissue.
That might have been part of the design, but I don't know. I will gladly
Come on,
take
man.
it though.
But see, that's the thing I love, his energy. Like I said, that's the thing that switches momentum.
And now,
Let's get into it.
if they can get into it, please do.
Hey, but I'm lucky I'm wrong because I said that Heineke wouldn't throw an interception.
Yeah, and
I'm glad I'm wrong.
oh yes, make sure you
Nice.
all
I did.
follow me on YouTube.
I
I
did
post a
this
lot
year.
of content on there.
Definitely. But you know what? This is something that the Eagles have to do. Sign that man.
It's,
Mm-hmm.
it's,
Sign that man long term already.
Yep. Give
yes.
that man all the money.
Okay. So you're right. The Eagles need to do have to do much more better now. But what do you think? What they're going to do now? Run the ball or pass it?
Whatever it takes.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have to. I would think you're gonna have to get a healthy mix in there. That's what it is. It's you don't want to focus on one thing. You want to be balanced because again, the defense won't know what's coming at them. The more you stayed on one side, whether it's pass or run, you become more predictable. You don't want to be predictable.
Exactly. You don't. But it sounds like they are becoming a little bit too much more predictable in some of these calls and plays.
Are we? Hold on now. I just saw
But
something. No. This is something that you wouldn't know. This is something that me and Sora would know. Um, my God. Oh, someone's looking for interns. I think that's a better way what he should be asking. Fucking
I
idiot.
know. I know what you're talking about.
Come, how is
Uh,
someone going to be passionate about a job that they're not getting paid for?
oh,
It's called an
that
intern,
was
my
funny.
guy. You ain't got
I'm
that crack.
sorry. I saw that and I was like, that's kind of funny. Also,
Looking for
I looked at Twitter. I had a notification. MG Nas, shout out to him if he's watching. He goes, Papa Future, Chauncey Gardner Johnson takes the dub of the century. I was like, I call it like I see it, bro.
Heck yeah. Oh my god. This is hilarious.
Yeah. Is that what is also blowing up on Discord? No. Okay, never mind.
No,
I
I
just heard
just seen it.
I heard my Discord blowing up and I was like, is that you responding or
I just saw it right now. I'm
go,
just
go, go,
laughing.
go. Good job. Good job. They just run the ball.
from the ball? There you go.
Yeah.
No,
There you go. Hurts keeper. That hurt Don a little bit. I know. Every time Don sees Miles in, and if it's Hurts running it, he dies a little inside. See, let's look at the current update. Still says 3.8. It hasn't updated yet. The app's been slow this week.
Yeah, if you are a fantasy buff and you play with NFL.com, they have been lacking on their game lately.
Yeah, but it has been upsetting.
okay, so number 25,
There
Miles
goes
Sandals,
Miles
this man.
for
Number
there goes
26, my
Miles
mistake.
for about 8.
Hey, keep
I
it
think
going.
he'll get his one. He's gonna squeak it out by a little bit.
We're at 102 to 98. And I think at some point, when you're looking at, Jalen Hurts as a leader on this team, he got to take over this game as well. And what I mean by that, not necessarily, just running all over the place, is making the right decisions, putting this team, this offense in the right position, making sure that he isn't making costly mistakes.
Oh boy, just run for your life, Hurts. There you go. I was like, wait a minute, hold up.
Yeah.
See, now this would be great, even if you just do a simple quarterback run. This is when you do, or this is when you put in like a Trey Sermon type. Also, I'm sorry, but I just want to, Vic, you're the O-line guy. Can we just take note of Jason Kelsey running backwards to pick up the block so Hurts
Mm,
doesn't get hit in the blind side?
oh yeah,
Good. First
listen.
down, Eagles.
You're
I
telling
told
me
you
this is a
before.
man that is about to retire?
No, you know what? And funny that you mentioned it. Hold on, let me just see. Funny that you mentioned that last week. I don't know if you've seen. Oh my God, Jalen Hurts is incredible. If you did not see the last interview he did with Jason Kelsey himself on the New Heights, Travis basically flat out said it that he sees Jason playing 2 or 3 more seasons.
That'd be incredible. Although I feel like at that point you can forget drafting a guard because you're just going to move Cam Jurgens to right guard at that point.
Well, I think you could, if that's the case. If he would like, just say for example, if he were to play for 2, 3 more seasons, you could put Cam at guard and do the same plan that we intended for Dickerson, where you have him having some experience, but
Play action.
yeah,
Oh, I don't like the screen because I thought I saw somebody. I thought I saw AJ streaking down the field.
that's something to throw them off. So yeah, but
What? Nah, check.
How? Now.
Check. I don't agree with that. Goddard's
I
hurt
don't
too.
either. Now.
this is a
Now. No, I don't agree with that. Nope.
Let me
Absolutely
see
not.
it.
He was
Let
down on
me see it. I
contact. Thank
can't
you very
see
much.
it.
yeah.
Down
The
on
refs have been
contact.
on and off on this
Nope,
game
ball
all
does
day.
come out.
Now.
The ball comes
He
out.
was down on contact.
No, he wasn't. Ball is out. Oh, but that is a face mask. That is a
Exactly.
face mask. They do need to call a
Down
face
on.
mask though.
That, he, he was touching it.
Looks like a hand
Challenge
injury.
to get.
Wrist.
Challenge to call.
Might be a wrist injury for Goddard.
No touchdown, they said.
No touchdown, but it's still a takeaway.
No, but that is all face mask, so that should negate it. If they
No.
if
Well, they're still reviewing it, I think, but as of
yeah,
now,
if
it's
they're
still
reviewing it,
offense.
It needs to be reviewed.
It needs to be because that's absolute BS.
Good.
They're reviewing it.
Dude, that was a total face mask. Where was the penalty of this one?
I'm just trying to figure out what the injury is.
But I'm telling you, if the referees miss that penalty, I'll be mad.
I can't see how like his hands, like how they landed. I see the one, but I can't see the other because that's what he's holding on his hand. All these reviews are freaking gut wrenching. Yeah, if you see it, even how Goddard's being pulled down, he's as soon as the defender gets a hold of him, he's pulling him by the face mask. What do you think? Fumble gets overturned?
I think it needs to. Yeah, I mean that's clear. Blank. That is a clear face mask. Even the ref is staring it down. I don't know how he didn't call it. They're
Well,
reviewing it now, so yes, I do. If not, that ref doesn't make it out alive.
the good thing for that review is that literally happened right in front of the camera. You can, as you said, you can clearly see him grabbing onto
I
the
mean, the
face
ref
mask,
was staring it down. Like,
which is what's crazy. Why he didn't call it right then and there?
that's what I'm saying. I don't understand how he doesn't call it right there. But I mean, whatever. It should be reviewed. It should be overturned. It should be automatic 15-yard penalty.
Exactly.
Yeah, these refs have been on and off tonight. It's something that I think the NFL, like it's been happening more and more lately. It's something that the NFL really needs to review. Like I understand refs are under a lot of pressure. They change the rules every year. But like I said before, if you put the refs in front of the media and they got to explain their calls week in and week out, I guarantee you see an improvement.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
When
yeah.
you're not questioned on things you do, and and for, why you're calling
Hold on.
certain flags, you'll keep on doing it. But when you have to answer to the media and what specifically explain why you called this, what was your reasoning
Well, they
behind
said
it?
2 turnovers tonight, so I don't know. They might not have overturned it.
Oh, come on.
Well, it says 2 turnovers in the graphic, so I don't know.
Well, I think it's because they had the call on the field was a
Yep,
fumble
nope.
recovery.
Communists have the ball. That's ridiculous. Whatever.
That is total bull. That was a face mask. 100%.
Hey man,
Okay.
we all know that we can't let the refs
So
rule, decide a game, so they got to play
so
better.
I mean,
exactly.
yeah, that's not going to be
But
the reason why we lost, but that helps.
no,
Yeah, oh heck yeah.
but if these officials in the NFL can do better at calling penalties like this, it would be great. But do they? No, because it sounds like that every
There's Milton
good
Williams right
call
there.
they would be missing. So stop
There
missing
you go.
these calls.
Lost the
Start
yardage.
calling it.
Was that Buster Davis?
35 minutes of counting, they said.
Yeah, that was horrible call by the refs. But like I said, they can't let that be an excuse. They
Nope,
got to
they
over.
can't. Get him, get him, get him, get him!
Let's go. Defense got to attack.
Intentional grounding, thank you very much. That was intentional.
Mm.
And look, Big Milt was involved in the play earlier.
Yeah, intentional grounding. Thank you. No, illegal man downfield.
Had a lineman run down too soon.
Oh, wow. That's a good call.
Hey, I want to see a play out of Fletcher Cox. He's been quiet all night.
Yes, he has. No, he's not going to kick a field goal. And there he goes. This is good. That's good.
Uh, yeah, I don't know what it is. Slice just made everything, but it's a 6-point game or a 5-point game.
Hey, we're still in the position where we can still win this.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
That offense has to come out, and they have to come out right, like we did before.
Yeah,
And
start doing it now. Now or never.
you got to check up on that injury with Goddard, but I'm pretty sure you'll see more of Calcaterra.
I think Nick Sirianni will let us know during the press conference what it is.
You got Stahl out there and Calcaterra. Calcaterra had a catch earlier. Stahl, I think, made the first score of the night.
No,
Wasn't it
it
him?
was
Oh no, Smitty did. Excuse me.
no, it was Goddard. Goddard was the jump pass.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was a jump pass of the second one.
Jalen ran it in for one, and then the 2 passes were to Goddard and Smitty.
Update on the fantasy score. We're still looking at 102.90 at 99.
Oh God, I got a lot closer.
It is literally,
Just finally updated.
if he gets 4 points, it's a wrap.
Oh yeah, it's over. Like I
But-
said, I don't think I'm winning.
Just to give you some hope here, the projected points are only 100.41. So he's projected to lose so far. I heard that sigh.
No, that was me yawning.
Oh, I thought you were like, oh.
No, I keep looking at it, but I'm like, bro, I don't know.
Oh my. Again, we're looking at this like it's the worst thing. We're 8-0 at the time. I'm not one to want a loss right now, but I think if this is something that happens, they need to learn a lesson from this loss. That anyone on any
Um,
given season can come into our house and beat us because we're not taking care of the things we need to. Again, that rush defense is the main reason why they've been doing so well tonight.
yeah, absolutely.
I think even in the draft, I think we might have to focus on linebacker still.
Hey, Ventrell Miller, I will gladly draft him.
But I want, you know what I mean? Like if I don't know what the situation is, what they're doing with Bradley. But I
Special
want,
teams.
yeah, listen, again, he had some success early on, but he's been quiet as of late. We're going to need a big guy, a thumper in there. That's what I want.
Again, Ventrell Miller.
Yep.
Yeah, we need someone in that linebacking core that can set the tone. I know we got, N'Kobe Dean out there, but listen, we need someone who can do that. Again, one of the main sides for Bradley, one of his bright sides was the fact that he was good against the run, but that's not showing at the moment.
Well, good news.
No,
Goddard is
it's,
back out as Sanders runs for 4-3. Oh,
Oh, that's great news. Great news.
it is great news.
now if you see them score here, then you see the 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
Oh,
If I'm
good
smart,
job. Good job, fourth
if
down
I'm
Eagles.
smart though, there you go, Watkins. Let's use more of that. Let's use more jet sweeps with Watkins. That wasn't a jet
These,
sweep. That was
no,
can't
he,
think of the name of the play.
he's six and out or six and in.
That offense needs to get out there and get it done, man.
Mm-hmm. Again, if I'm the offense, I'm draining the entire clock here on this drive.
Let's do.
Oh yeah,
What?
we got to work with Miles. And also, listen, at that one point, if we're gonna take a shot, let's get AJ involved too because we haven't seen him for a little bit.
He's 1 for 4
Really? Really?
holding.
So you're gonna call holding, but you missed the face mask. Like, why? You called the holding penalty, but you missed the face mask. Good job. Well, actually, just mess it up. Big time.
All right.
Ooh, Miles to score the game winner.
I also feel like
Oh, he caught that!
Oh, Quez
What?
Watkins.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh! How?
This is
Really?
another interception.
Was he down
How
though? Let's
did
see.
you fumble that?
Oh, it was a fumble.
Yeah. Like I'm saying, how?
Let's make sure though. They're reviewing it. All turnovers are reviewable. No, the ground causes the fumble. He's down. Oh, but then he got back up.
But,
Yeah,
but they
he tossed it up.
Damn it, Quez, just stay down.
Yeah, like they already broke down. There's no need to get back up and try to do anything else. Again, like I said, man, it's a game of momentum.
Damn. Should have just stayed down. Mm. I'd really like another Chauncey pick. That'd be nice.
Yeah, no, me too.
They won't. They'll probably run the entire thing and they'll get the first down because we haven't been able to do much.
Nope.
Yeah, Quez, you got to understand, where you're at. There's no reason for you to get up. You barely caught the ball when you fell.
Yeah, just stay down. Stay down, bro.
Yeah, please just stay down from now on.
That was very costly. Yes, I do have to agree with that. That just was not.
Should have just stayed down and wait to get touched.
Yep, just stay down,
Yeah.
bro. Like, don't.
We were in great position too. That's the thing. You have to understand where you're at. We were in great position.
Great position. They were in fantastic position. But that was a costly turnover. Costly.
Mm.
That's all it is. It was very costly.
Defense is going to have to show up, and it's hard to say, but they're going to have to.
There goes Curtis, wide ass open.
Hold on, flag. Yep. Offense. Thank you. Offensive pass interference. Good job. Go to 14.
Listen, this is a very frustrating game. Again, there's a lot of talk this week about who's the best team in the league, and a lot of people are saying the Eagles, especially with the loss to Buffalo yesterday. We're
Stop
not
it.
showing.
Good.
Alrighty, they'll punt, so it's still.
We still in it, but listen, man, they got to persevere, especially with this offense. Like they have to understand where they're at right now. There can't be any costly mistakes. There isn't no lapse of judgment. They
Okay.
need to be focused.
So this is what they need to do. Okay. You only have 3 minutes left. 3.5 minutes left. Run the ball. Just run it now. I don't care. You gotta do something, but you gotta run the ball. If you just run the ball, you'll be just fine. End of discussion.
Mm.
Or do both. Mix it up with some running, some passing. You'll be just fine.
Well, the thing is, what we have to do right now is utilize the clock. You don't want to see Washington get the ball back. You're going to want to
Now
score,
you
but if
don't.
you do score, you don't want to give them that much time to do anything.
You want to give them like less than a minute. You want to give them less than 30. Like
Yeah,
Heineke ain't Josh Allen. He ain't Patrick Mahomes. They can't do much in 30. And there
Nope.
they go using Sanders.
yeah, you have to. But again, it's frustrating for them to take so long to understand that. If Sanders isn't injured,
I mean,
what was your
yes, but
reason
the
for
pass.
him not to start the
I
game?
mean, I agree, but the pass game's been working. I mean, if Watkins doesn't fumble that, we're sitting pretty right now.
Yeah, but you understood early on when you seen again, like I said, when Jalen threw that interception. All right, we're getting a little out of hand here with the pass. Let's just focus on the run. Let's build it up again, and then we'll get back to the pass. But again, you have to establish the run first.
Exactly.
Can't allow it to go 3-and-out, man. Can't allow that. You
Nope.
got to move the ball.
Okay. You got to go for it. Just go for it.
Yep.
See what I mean? Though, like
Nope. Nope. They're punting.
on that on second down, there was no reason for you to throw the ball. You ran the ball well with Sanders. Why are we back in shotgun? Jalen gets pushed back, throws the ball away. You go into third down. Like, and this is
What are
our
we
Shane
doing?
Steichen
Oh,
because we're losing situational football right now. That's exactly what it is.
and flag. I don't know what the flag is, but it's something. Did they hit our punter? Can we get 15 yards?
So
They pointed towards Washington. Or illegal man. Okay, they called it on the punter. Yep, we've lost this game.
I don't understand if Shane Steichen is understanding what's going on right now. We're still in it. We can still get the ball back, but I don't know. I don't know what the play calling tonight. I don't know what's up. Again, it's horrible situational football. The two turnovers by Goddard and then Watkins, yeah, they were costly, but still, I'm gonna have to put a lot of this on this offensive play calling right now. Defense, of course, did their thing early on, but for right now, they're the ones holding us in this game.
Mm.
Special teams just sucks. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
It's a wrap on the special team coordinator. Yeah, special teams is do. See, and the one thing I don't want to see is how you're looking on the sideline. You're seeing Jalen Hurts just by himself, quiet, just has a sunken face. That's not what you want out your leader right now. You're trying to get this team motivated. This is not good at all. Yeah, defense had a lot of issues. Robert Quinn, a guy who we brought in here to be a sack specialist, is out there dropping in coverage. Same thing said about Hassan Reddick, another sack specialist dropping off in coverage. Cornerbacks are respecting Taylor Heineke like he's Tom Brady, giving him 10 yards of respect. It was a horrible performance all around tonight. Offense, Jalen Hurts, let's talk about it. Again, I said it early on while it was happening, making risky throws, ended up throwing an interception. That became the catalyst of what happened going off there with the defense, giving them some momentum to go forward. Then you have the two costly penalties by Goddard, and then you have the other one by Watkins. Again, for the Goddard play, not so much. It was a face mask. It was pretty much out of his control. couldn't really hold on the ball when your face is getting ripped off. But for Watkins, he should have known where he was at situationally and just stayed on the ground once he caught the ball and made that tumble after he caught it. Just lay down.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a bad game all around. There's been some bright spots, but not many. The defense in the first half of the game played horribly. In the second half, they played a little better. But let's see if they can, do something right now. Let's see if we can get a turnover. We can't allow the Commanders to get a first down. That's it. We allow them to get a first down. It's a wrap. Good night. We are 8-1. But if the defense got some juice left in them and they can create a turnover and give our offense one more shot, we're still in this, baby.
I'm about to say,
Exactly.
how amazing would it be if we still somehow, if we did pull this out, though?
Yeah, for the team, like I said, it's kind of like last week with the Texans. Like I said, you were down, you overcame, you persevered. This game, you were really down. Heads were literally down. Your faces are sunken. If this defense can pull off, getting us the ball back and our offense manages to do something, and you come away with a win, we're going to look back at this tape and we're going to reflect heavily on what we've done as a whole. Like I said, not just the players, the coaching staff as well, because they have a lot of blame right now. And if they win by their team. They win by the grace of the big guy up. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, 3rd and 7. Here you go.
Oh, you know what? I forgot about that A.J. Brown interception. And yes, I call it the A.J. Brown interception. I don't blame Jalen on that one.
Yeah.
But again, even though though, look at what it was, where the throw was between two defenders. A little risky. We're taking a little risk. I think the Eagles need to stop that. Let's get that ball back, guys. I think Jalen Hurts needs to get that coat off. Start walking to his offensive lineman.
You have got to be kidding me. They're calling roughing the passer on that.
All right, so I'm going to say this right now, and I'm not going to blame refs on this game, but I'm pretty freaking sure they got money on this game, and they put their money on Washington. I'm not going to blame them for the loss, but I'm damn sure they're making money right now.
Yep, they called roughing the passer. That's game.
That's ridiculous. That is utterly ridiculous. Horrible calling. Horrible calls. The refs made it a point to make themselves the focus of the game tonight.
Bro, oh my God.
No, you can't call that. The whistle wasn't even blown. That's like you have to know when the ref wants to call the whistle or wants you to stop the play before. If the whistle's not blown, the play's still live. Nah, that's horrible play call. I'm sorry, that's a horrible call. How is it after the play it's not after the play if the whistle wasn't blown? That's ridiculous.
So ridiculous.
Oh, because he knelt. Oh, damn it to hell.
Well, that was
let's give it up to Heineke. Give it up to Heineke because he fucking flopped. Give it up to Heineke. He flopped on that one.
Exactly.
You see it. He flopped on it. That's why he's so excited. Eagles were stupid enough to give him that opportunity, but he did flop. Let me start it right now. Who would you put most blame on right now, Papa?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm going to start off.
I'd say Gannon probably.
Thank you, because that's exactly where I'm going. Because it all started from the first half, and we had problems on that defense. Gannon, and again, the defense played a little better in the second half, but look at what we're doing right now. You saw even Heineke flop or whatever. He took a knee, and we're still hitting him. That's on the players themselves. But at the same time, we put ourselves in bad position. The defense
Yes,
put
we
themselves
did.
in bad position. Why are you respecting Taylor Heineke like he's throwing it down the ball? Excuse me, throwing it downfield all the time. He doesn't. Again, you understand what he is. He's going to run the ball. You need short, intermediate passes. He
Mm-hmm.
had Taylor McLaurin running around, tearing up Darius Slay because he's not going downfield. He's running slants, running in around, running hooks. He's doing everything else but running go routes. But we're giving their receivers 10 yards of respect. That made absolutely no sense. The turnovers didn't help out. The play calling didn't help out. This is a loss that goes all around to everybody. Everyone, gets a fair share, but for me, Gannon gets the most. I hope they learn a lesson from this. You
Oh,
can't see yourself as being one of the best and can't take care of the worst team in your division. You can't do that.
I believe they could be looking at this tape and see what they need to do better on for the next game at 1 o'clock.
Listen, I know how people in the NFL say once Wednesday comes around, you wipe the slate clean. Not this week. You can't wipe the slate clean this week. You're going to leave that up on the board all damn week. Every day, you better
Yes.
watch this game as a player individually. You're going to go sit home after practice. You're going to watch this game and watch yourself and see what you did wrong and watch what everyone else did. Then you're going to come back to this meeting and discuss this. That's what I think they need to do. Because, like I said, everyone has a fair share of blame to go around. Gannon, the most. But this was a horrible performance on all levels, from the players to the coaching staff. Horrible performance.
It's
Yeah,
fun to hear
one
because
thing.
I know
Deserve
the
to lose
kids at
first.
work are gonna try to troll me. They ain't gonna get to me though. I can say that right now.
Okay. What are they going to do now? I'm going to tell you, throw a Hail Mary.
Well,
Throw
yeah,
it.
that's
At
obviously.
this
Yep.
point, I just okay to do something.
Hey, it is what it is, man. Listen, you got to give credit to the Washington Commanders. They prepared, they game planned, their players came to execute, and they made sure that even when they lost momentum, they got it back. The Eagles did none of that tonight. The Eagles did absolutely none of that tonight. They came in, again, they had more than enough time.
And defensive touchdown too. Just add
Look at
insult to
that.
the
Wow.
fucking injury.
Again, horrible performance all around.
Mm.
Yes.
It's like I don't know if when they had this on their schedule after that Houston game, and you said, "Listen, we're a home game. We're playing Washington. We're gonna take it easy." I hope you look at this game and you realize you can't take any damn game easy. Every
Nope.
single week, someone's coming at your throat. Every single week, someone wants to beat the hell out of your team, and you allowed this team to come into our house and win this game. So congratulations to the Washington Commanders. You won this game. You deserve this win. You were the better
Yeah.
team tonight. Horrible performance all around.
Yes, it was.
Listen, you made Taylor Heineke look like he is Brett Favre. They're doing the gritty
Mm-hmm.
on our field. I hope you take a hard look at this tape. Like I said, every day until Sunday, you watch this damn game from the beginning to the end. Because guess what? You shouldn't even be able to do it, but I'm gonna. You need to. What up, Rat? Appreciate you for coming through. They need to look. They need to look in the mirror right now. Like I said, from the coaching staff to the players, you all need to take a look in the mirror.
Okay. So, since the game's over, so what are the takeaways from this
The
horrible
takeaway
game?
is you have to understand that even though your record says that you're the best team, the way you played tonight showed that you were not. Next week that might be something else, but for this week, tonight, you were not. The Commanders were a better team. They came into your house, they scored, they dominated throughout the whole game. Let's be honest. Like I said, they may have lost momentum a time or two, but they gained it back. Taylor Heineke kept his composure. He had some hiccups, But again, he got his team to a win. When I said before,
Hmm.
Jalen Hurts, when you're on the sideline, head down, that shouldn't be the case. No matter what, you should be talking to your lineman, getting him psyched up. Go over there and talk to Quez Watkins. Stay right next to Quez Watkins and tell him, hey, listen, this is what we got to do. I understand you did, you might feel down, but we're going to get back up. We're going to win this. There was none of that. That defense, Jonathan Gannon, there was nothing. There was no attack. They had what, 2 sacks on the night? They were a dime a they were few and far between because there was not really much pressure on that offense. Washington's rush game, the running game was great. Johnson was having his way. We seen Gibson, he scored early on. Terry McLaurin had a great night tonight. Not everyone else so much, but Terry McLaurin single-handedly had a great night. His connection with Heineke was pretty much what won this game. Darius Slay, I looked like there was an injury, but I'm not going to blame it on an injury. You know what I mean? You got to do better. I'm saying you're one of the best. You are the best cornerback in the league, and you didn't look like that at all tonight. Like I said, there is a lot of blame to go around from the coaching staff to the players. They need to take a serious, hard look at themselves because this is a game that you should be disgusted with. Again, this is a game
I
that I want to watch every week and be sick in the stomach at this and not ever want this to happen again.
That is correct, but I really don't want to blame this on the coaching staff. I want to blame this on the players because this is the players' fault. Okay, you work every single day doing doing practice to come up with some good plays to win this game. Okay, now you got to look yourself in the foot and see what did you do wrong and how can you improve for the next game. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, yes, I know your heads are down low, but listen, it's only one loss. You're still in the top of the division. Now, what are you going to do for the next game to be a better team? Okay, there's always improvement for this team, and I believe taking one loss will show some momentum for them and see how can they be a better team. It's got to be better. Okay, it does not. So it does not mean that yes, we're 8-1. That means we're perfect. No, you're not. Okay, no, you're not. The only way you can be better is look yourself in the foot, see what you did wrong in this game, and how can you improve for the next game. That's all it is. Okay, you played
Yeah,
one one heck of a good game. That's how you got improved.
they got to have the mindset of, you take it one game at a time. But right now, we just went back to zero. That's it. What happened those 8 weeks beforehand doesn't matter right now. Now it's 0-0. We're back at zero. We got to start fresh again. Again, they have to take a serious, hard look at themselves. From the play calling, play execution. Listen, CJ had a great night. There was individual players who had a good night, but guess what? It wasn't enough. They didn't do enough, and they didn't do what they need to do to come out with a win. So, you know what I mean? They have a lot of work to do. There is a lot of room for improvement. You still are first in the division, but who cares right now? Right now, you need to focus on what went wrong tonight. Why weren't we doing the same things we were doing the weeks before? What happened? What did Washington see that we didn't see in ourselves? You need to take a serious hard look at what went on tonight, and you need to focus on that. Like I said, this loss is something that should be the loss that rings in their ear for the rest of the year. Hopefully, this is something that catapults them onto something better. But I want them to recognize what happened tonight was on them. Like I said, from the coaching staff to the players, that was on them. They lost this game. Commanders, congratulations. You were the better team tonight.
Exactly.
My guy, you got any last words? Steve, you got any last words?
Actually, yes. So for the next game, you got to just do better. Okay, keep your heads up high. Okay, you are 8-1, but now whenever you come back into practice, I think that would be Wednesday. You have to look at the tape and see what you did wrong and how can you improve. There's always improvement for each and every game. And those say, well, listen, we lost. Okay, we got to figure it out. That's correct. You do have to figure out how to be a better team. That's what it is. 100% got to be a better team. And as of tonight, they didn't show any way to be a better team. And let's see what they're going to do for the next game.
Yeah, definitely. So, are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
You got any last words?
Uh, you know, you no longer got to look back at the undefeated thing. It is what it is. I'm not gonna be like Cowboy fans and sit here and blame the refs. We didn't blow a 14-point lead. Um, yes, there were bad calls. Every single ref should be fired. But I mean, look. We just kicked ourselves in the foot. That's just something
Mm-hmm.
we got to get better at. We had to clean up the mistakes. If anything, what I'm hoping to see is that this lights a fire under us now.
Yep, definitely.
It's still like we're still making the playoffs. Like there's no question about that. So I mean, pretty much it is what it is. Yes, it sucks, but I believe we will get rebounded or we will rebound. I don't know what I was trying to say. My bad.
Yeah, definitely. Listen, I'll say this and I'll cap this off with this. There's only been one team that went undefeated, and that was a while ago. The Patriots got close, and even them, with that great team, they still couldn't do it. The Giants ended up winning that game. So, if your intent was to go undefeated, yeah, that's a great aspiration to have, but guess what? It didn't happen. And like Sora said, we're going to make it to the playoffs. That's something that, we pretty much have locked in right now. But for this team, if they want to make it past that, if they want to make it to where they want to go, which is their ultimate goal is to win a Super Bowl, you're going to have to focus on this game and what happened. You're going to have to take a serious look at yourself. Like I said before, coaches, staff, players, everybody, take a serious look. Take a step back. There's a lot of things that have been working. There are a lot of things that aren't working. The coaches staff need to play, better play calling. That running game, non-existent for the night. Not even for Jalen on his part. He wasn't even running the ball that much. You're trying things out. That's what it looks like. They were trying things out tonight on the team where they felt that was less inferior, and that wasn't the case because they came prepared. If that's your intent, if you want to try things out, that's what you have the practice field for. That's not what the games are for. Now, again, you're coming back to work on Wednesday. Hopefully, individually players, you take a look at this game and, you take a real hard look at what you did tonight. And, for the coaches, you take a look at what transpired, what you could have done better. And you come back to work Wednesday and you do better, going forward because we still have another game this Sunday coming up. But for everyone else throughout the week, man, take a hard look at yourself and see what happened this game. And, yeah. It would have been great to gone undefeated, but that isn't something that every team will do. That isn't something that we really had an aspiration that would happen. That's just a wish, and that's something that would have been great. Our ultimate goal is to win a Super Bowl. It doesn't matter how we do it, what the record is, and how we got there. It's just the fact that we win that Lombardi Trophy. So hopefully, this team I think has it in them. They just need to focus and take a look at themselves and dig deep right now. Because, you were the talk of the town, just like Buffalo was. And they have a loss. And look at what everyone's talking about them now. Maybe they're not the team. And maybe we're not the team right now. That's what they're going to say tomorrow. But players themselves, they have to ask themselves that question. Are the Philadelphia Eagles the team that could win a Super Bowl? Am I a player that can contribute to a Super Bowl team? Hopefully that answer is yes. But for my guy Papa Sora, my guy Steve, and myself, Vic 3, everyone have a great night. Appreciate y'all for coming through. And fly, Eagles, fly.
Yep.
Let's go.